clothes and shit because I just wanted, as I said, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I put a story that I'm gonna be live, and I explained that, well, I'm growing a mustache again because I wanted a little bit of a change, and part of that, I thought, you know what, let me try and dress cool today, and I dressed a little bit. I guess I used the blouse that I haven't used in forever. I just found it. So I thought I'll just use that, and then I had to put a fit check. New glasses? No, the glasses are not new. No, they're also old glasses. I haven't bought new stuff in a while. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have 7 cards in here. Okay, it's charging. Can you guys hear me okay? How's the sound? Hey, Marissa. Marissa's here. Hello, Marissa. It's good. Oh, fuck. I hate this little thing in the back, the cap of the jacket. I never use it. Well, I use it like once a year. And every time I don't use it, it just annoys me. Okay. I'm gonna put you guys into the microphone. Give me a second. Junk Out X says good evening. It's not evening, but good. Good day. We cover all bases that way, huh? Good day. I think my signs, I might be touching like a little bit of dog piss, because this is there's a pole right here, and I think dogs piss on this pole. I see it now, so I might be touching a little bit of dog piss today. I don't know if that's information you guys needed to know per se, but I just thought I shared it with you. I'm in a very sharing mood, as you can see. Share all the information with you guys. Might mean good luck. Sure. Why not? Okay, I am ready. Sharing is caring. Hey, Mr. Rene. Hey, Mr. Rene. Your weather is pretty British today? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's very British. There's not a lot of people on the street, so let's see how this goes. I'm gonna aim for 2 hours. Let me see where I stand. Yeah, somewhere here is perfect already. Camera's nice. Thing is nice. Let's just have conversations with people now. You guys want to have a conversation? Tap that like. Yes, tap that like, Mr. Lewis. Thank you. Look at this little boy. Little guy. Let's see if we get one person today. It's also because there's this car over here. It's a whole situation. Sending you warm hugs to kick off your morning. Have a wonderful day. Oh, thank you so much. Jodino Lan. Chip should go to the strange place again. What's your sign say? I guess not sun. I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. Wanna have a conversation? Hateville. I mean, we'll see. You know, I'm gonna give it a 10-15 minutes here, and if it doesn't work, I'll move to another place. Yeah, for sure. See where it goes, where it moves a little bit better. Maybe in front of the museum it's better. I don't know. We'll see. Hello, hey Zimbab. Hello, Jervin Gaming, Veg Angie. Either tomorrow or Thursday for sure, we will be doing Discord outreach. So that's gonna be, you know, if you guys want to join on that, that's cool. Be vegan, be kind. Hello, Pia. Martin is here. Love it. It's a cloudy day, yes. You can try this funny tactic. Hold the sign upside down and ask people about the sign says. Okay. Let's do that. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Mr. Felek. I'm listening to you, you see. I'm a person who listens. I'm one of those rare breeds that listens. You, me, 2 kids living in upstate, I'm down. Upstate, New York? Like, is that where it is? I'm a vegetarian, well, 8 days out of the year. Yeah, so you really exploit animals every single day of your life then, huh? Maybe don't do that, you know, it's not nice to exploit innocent animals. Yes. Haven't been to upstate New York yet. Or have I? I think I met my sister once there. Yeah, it's cool. Nice. Yeah, let's do it. I have 2 cats. They are my babies. That's cool. Let's do it. I'm up for a trip. I'm up for a trip any day. You guys want to try a social experiment? Everybody's just confused about my sign being so down. Good on you, bro, but I do enjoy a good steak. Well, that's fine, you know, this isn't about what you enjoy or what I enjoy. Maybe I would enjoy a good steak also, who knows, you know. The whole point of it is realizing that there are sentient beings behind that don't want to be exploited, abused, and slaughtered. Take, for instance, if I would enjoy a good steak made out of human meat, it wouldn't justify me forcing an innocent human, you know, to kill them or use them simply because I enjoy the taste of their flesh. I feel like I don't think this is working. I'll just set it normally. Get some vegan ground meat. It's versatile and delicious, and its mere existence makes grown men cry. It's insane. It's insane, is it not, Renee? Like, it's so easy. You have so many options nowadays. Do you eat avocado? Yes, I eat avocado. So what? What does that have to do with the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings for optional products? It's so funny, man. All these avocado, like, I swear to God, you heard this argument once, and then you just can't help but make it. You want to have a conversation?
No, I'm in a rush. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one. It's in a rush. Just expose your hypocrisy. Well, even if I were a hypocrite, let's imagine that if I were a hypocrite, it doesn't make my argument any less strong, does it? Because that would be an appeal to hypocrisy, which is an illogical fallacy, so it doesn't really matter. 4 eyes weirdo. No, I got 2. 1, 2. Oh, we're resorting to what is it? 12-year-olds middle school insults. What's some good vegetarian beef alternatives? I know some good vegan beef alternatives. Soy chunks, cheap, available everywhere, and I bet you if you season it properly, you won't even taste the difference. Just wait till we stop value cows and stop to move over human rights. I don't know what that means. Hey expat, Jimmy, nice to see you. Hey bro, did you read your Bible this morning? I don't have a Bible. Why would I read the book? I don't get. I think I've said this once again, and I'll say it again to you. Maybe you're a Christian person, you know. Maybe you believe in Santa Claus. I don't care. Far be it from me to judge whatever fictional character you want to believe in. But you know, even if you think that the Bible is saying the truth, you only have to read it once, bro. You don't have to read it every single fucking day. If you read it every single fucking day, you're not gonna get to more into heaven or something. Or do you need to read it every day because you just can't possibly believe what's happening there? So you just repeat it every single day so that you maybe at some point believe it. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. But I see the spoon in front of me. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. But I see the spoon in front of me. There is no spoon. There is no spoon. Is this that type of situation? Arrogant little wanker. I'm not arrogant, bro. If you think I'm arrogant, then you don't know what arrogance is, but that's okay. I looked at myself back on video the other day, and I swear I look like Peter O. I can't read that. Hendra Haranen. A Bible a day keeps the devil away. That's funny. How is everyone doing? Where's everyone from? Can you drop a location where you're from? I want to see where we're getting people from today. That fit guy, yeah. Time to move soon. To move to a more polluted place. Yeah, I might move in front of the museum. We'll see. Has it been almost? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are passing, but nobody's stopping. Huh? It's also because there's some construction work being done here. So. England, hope you're good, mate. I'm good, yeah. We have another person from England here. Right. Mr. Soy. You know. What is on that board? It says, I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. But it's mirrored. Because YouTube mirrors everything. It didn't used to do that, but now it's doing that. Lefties. Look at Jim Carrey's vegetarian character from In Living Color. I don't know. What social experiment? We're just asking people to see what their values are and see if they're in contradiction with their own values. So let's see that. You guys want to have a conversation? Yeah, we might need to move on. Looks like you are in Soprano Street. Okay, I haven't seen that. 11-year-old troll here.
Hi, boss. I'd like to speak with you, man.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Hi, man.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Are you
What's
okay
the-
being live on YouTube?
Live?
Yeah, I am live on YouTube. Are you okay being
no
live on
worries.
YouTube?
I don't mind.
Okay.
So, but what questions?
I'll just ask you some questions about your how you feel about animals.
Okay.
I'm an animal rights activist. What's your name?
Omer, nice to meet you.
Omer.
bro.
I'm Chip. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet you.
meet
Where are you
you,
from,
bro.
Omer?
I'm from here, but let me turn off the music.
Yeah.
I'm from here. I was born and raised here.
I'm a-
Originally Turkish.
Oh, love it. So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Oh, we love animals, yeah?
Yeah,
God
yeah.
created them along us.
Do you think we should be treating animals like objects?
No, fuck no.
No. So do you think that if we were to take an animal and not care what they want or how they feel and just simply care about what their body gives to us, would that be a form of objectifying them?
Do you mean like vegetarian, becoming a vegetarian, not eating the animals, or taking care of like dogs and?
I mean like taking an animal, not caring what they want, not caring what they feel like and just using them for their body and then killing them.
Are we speaking about the meat industry or a pet who's being?
You don't have to think ahead. I just really want you to.
Of course, we should take care. God
Yeah.
created
So
it.
so
they have,
would
they
it
have
be
lives, yeah?
would
They
it
have
be
a soul.
objectifying if we choose to put an animal in this position where essentially what's in their brain doesn't matter to us, what they want doesn't matter to
it's
us,
wrong.
but what their body.
It's a bit wrong, yeah.
Yeah. So, indeed, do we do that for animal agriculture, for example, for food, for clothing, for other sources?
No, it should be organic.
It should be organic.
Should be
but
organic. We should still eat them, yeah.
but
God
if it's
created them for
organic,
us.
we still do the same thing, don't we?
Why?
But like, for instance, should
gonna-
we eat dogs?
No.
Why not? What if we do it organically?
No. Why would you eat dogs? You can
For
eat
the same
cows.
reason you would eat cows, just
No, but we
because you
take care
want
of
to.
dogs. We love them. They're not
And-
eatable, or else we would, yeah.
So
we
then
would
does
have-
that mean that we don't take care of cows?
We take care of them. We have to eat them organic. They
So
they
then-
should have good
Wait,
lives.
so if we take care of cows and still we kill them
Yeah.
for a product we don't need,
Yeah.
then why don't we take care of dogs and kill them for a product we don't
But
need?
nature is gonna kill us too, and we're gonna become food for the soil, and then grass gonna come out.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure. Everybody's
we're
gonna
gonna-
die, but not everybody's
the
gonna
cow.
get killed, right?
If it's
Like,
organic, we're gonna die organic.
there's a difference between being killed and being dying. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm here asking is, aside from, I understand that you really want to believe that consuming this product is okay, but if in behind those products they were dogs instead of cow, would it still be okay?
Okay, let me counter back. Would we be healthy species if we wouldn't have ate animals Like from the beginning of. If
I
we were
have
all
no way of
vegetarian,
knowing, but the reality is we
Think-
know now that we can be healthy without eating them, yes. So it
I
doesn't
don't
matter whether in the past it was a situation or not, but right now it is a situation where we don't need to. And in fact, nowadays it's actually detrimental for us to do so. But before we go into our benefits and our things, I actually fight for the rights of animals. And yet again, I want to ask you, if behind these products they were slaughtered dogs, would you still choose to buy these products and pay for dogs to be exploited for you?
No.
No. So then, what exactly do you think is the difference between a dog and a cow that would justify this difference in view?
I would love to eat a cow and not a dog.
But
Dog is not
I
eatable.
understand that
It's
that's
not
your
edible.
view, but my question is, what's the difference between these two individuals that justifies this view?
Because we want to eat as much as cows as possible. I think it's wrong that that industrialization, but
Why? Okay. So
That's
so
wrong, yeah.
Before we go into why industrialization is wrong, I want to
They have
understand
shitty
this
lives,
question
yeah?
because
they can have a good life.
well, that's
and
not true.
serve
First
us.
of all, that's not true. We actually have studies that they actually have better lives in factory farms, but that's something else. What I want to ask you is, what is the difference? Because you said I wouldn't kill a dog for the same reason. Yes, I would kill a cow.
It's comparing apples with pears, bro. I don't get
Yeah,
the
they're both
question.
fruit.
I think
They're both fruit, right? So if apples would suffer and fruit would suffer, I would say don't eat any of them. So it's in the same matter. These animals suffer. They have an experience of life. They don't want to be exploited and slaughtered. So how is it justified to exploit and slaughter either of them by how they're born?
what if we don't exploit? What if we don't exploit them? What if they give them good lives?
But the
like
exploitation
somewhere in the-
still means bringing them into existence so that you can use their body and kill them.
But if it's organic, it's God's job. God created them.
So-
God gave them a
wait.
womb to reproduce.
So wait, we're saying a lot of things. It would still be exploitation even if it's done in the best way possible, wouldn't it? Like take for instance, would it still be slavery if I choose to take somebody and use them however I want,
Bro, they made
but
me
I
work-
give them
they
a
made
good
me work
life?
for 10 euros an hour back in the day. That's slavery. They're exploiting me. Capitalism is exploiting me to do serve.
Do you
another
have
wage too.
freedom to choose
What?
something else?
Yeah, fight for humans, man.
Yeah, so
You should fight for us.
So
We don't have rights. We
FYI,
are
there's
slaves now.
several people who fight for human rights. You still have rights. You still get to go home, don't you?
Yeah.
You still get to make choices, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you think any of these animals have any of these choices? And FYI, like if you are telling me that there's something that I'm breaking a human right and you're giving me an option,
I
I will
understand.
choose to no longer do that and I will take the option. What I'm telling you right now is that you're choosing to violate the rights of certain animals
Yeah.
and there is no reason for it and I can give you the option, but you want to really violate these rights and I'm trying to understand why you really want to go down this path.
I need to eat, bro.
But you can eat without
You wanna be
violating their rights.
Nah, I don't believe it, man.
But
I
it
think
doesn't
we
matter
need
whether
to
you
have-
believe it
we
or
need
not.
to-
I'm
we need
actually a
to
certified
healthy.
nutritionist. We have scientific evidence. This isn't a today or yesterday thing. We've been knowing this for tens of years that we don't need to consume animal products.
I really respect what you're doing, but I think, in my opinion, there's a reason why God didn't give animals a voice.
I don't think you want to go down that path. I don't think you want to go down the path of God because if you
Why,
go
who
down the path
created
of
them?
God,
We
well, I'll
created
tell you this.
ourselves.
Well, God
Not
also
God, but-
God created food, namely
Yeah, for
plants.
us.
Wait, God created food that doesn't suffer, plants. But why would God create food as you call it that
if you
suffers?
pluck the flower, you kill them as well, no?
But they don't suffer.
How you know?
Oh, because they don't have a brain, and suffering
So
comes from the brain.
Maybe there's something inside we don't know.
No,
You
no,
think
we actually
know?
do know. We have science also behind that.
You don't know. Did he
We
tell
do,
you?
we do.
I don't think so.
Well, it doesn't matter.
You're
What, like
hurting the
again,
plant, bro.
like,
If you take
do you
the
think
leaf,
the
you're
Earth
hurting
is
the
flat?
plant.
Let me ask you this: do you think the Earth is flat?
No.
Why not?
No.
How
Because
do you know?
Take an airplane.
How do you know?
Take an airplane.
An airplane can fly over a flat Earth.
I've
also.
seen it with myself, bro.
You've
I've
seen
made
the
the,
Earth.
I've made the circle with the airplane. I know it's round.
Yeah.
I can make the seeds.
So have you
start
seen a
moving.
plant
But,
suffer?
yeah.
Yeah?
You break it, it suffers. Yeah.
How did they express suffering?
Yeah. How did I don't know. You don't know.
But you said you saw them suffer, so that means
Maybe
you.
they're suffering. I'm not sure.
Oh, so you didn't see the plant suffer. So then
Maybe.
why are you all of a sudden saying that plants can suffer when you didn't
Maybe,
even
yeah.
ever see that?
Maybe. How you know?
Well, how we know is because they don't have a brain or a central nervous systems, which are the key components to suffering.
So you have the right to eat a plant.
Yeah,
Why?
because they don't suffer.
So you think you're superior than the plant? God created it for a plant.
No, I don't think I'm superior. I think I'm an individual. A plant isn't an individual.
Then don't eat, bro.
Excuse
You want to
me?
stay alive, yeah?
So let's
you wanna
imagine.
survive.
Let's imagine that you have a problem with plants. Okay? Do you know that you kill way more plants when you consume animal products?
Yeah, because he has to eat as well.
Exactly. So in that process, what would be the better choice? One where you kill an innocent sentient being plus a lot more plants, or one when you just kill some plants? What's the better choice?
We are staying alive. You're putting me in positions.
I'm
You
just
make me
showing you
feel
that there
no,
is
yeah,
no
I
logical
understand.
reason to continue doing what you're doing. You're
We are
just
surviving,
really.
yeah, we are surviving.
It
It's a
just sounds to me
species,
like it's an emotional reason that you want to continue doing this, right? Because there's no
Why?
logic behind your argument. You can't possibly
Should be.
back it up with logic.
Yeah, why are we doing so many things? There's no logic in anything. It's
Oh no,
convenient, it's
well,
good for us.
the thing about it is though, when we do something that is inherently oppressive to somebody, that is exploitation and murder of somebody, I think we need to have some form of logical reason. Otherwise, how the hell would we even call ourselves a logical
understand, bro.
beings if when it comes to the most horrific things we can do to
Did you know
somebody,
they
we
killed
do
2
them
million?
without logic?
They killed 2 million people in Iraq. They're
And
killing
is
people.
that- is that
they're
good?
killing people, bro.
Do you
Maybe
support
we
that?
should- Of course no.
Okay, but you
We
do
should worry
support the
about these
exploitation
things.
and murder of these
You know.
animals. So what's the justification for supporting the
I'm
exploitation?
just
and murder?
I'm just speaking about humankind as a whole.
Sure, but
We-
we're
we
not
kill-
talking
we
about
kill-
that, were
As
we?
a human, we
I
kill
understand-
other human. We
I
care
understand
about
you want to
animals.
run away from your responsibility that you have towards these animals, but
Responsible.
this idea of saying, well, we kill humans, yeah, we do, but you are responsible for the murder of these animals. You may not be responsible for the murder of these humans, and you may try to do your best to stop that, but when it comes to these animals, you do the opposite. You justify killing them. You don't even try to do your best to
Yeah.
stop it. You justify doing it. You try to find the reasons to continue doing it. So why?
Can I ask you a question? Imagine like we don't do that food thingy,
Yeah.
and we're gonna eat all organic, no meat. No meat. What's
Or
gonna happen?
eggs,
We
or
don't-
milk, or any
what-
of it, yeah.
How the world would look like?
Oh,
according
we
to
would
you? How
feed more people in the process. We would have less.
How?
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 What do you mean? Like just
Yeah, what
using
would
plant agriculture?
just give me the full picture.
Well,
so
any
we don't
food that
eat
you-
any enemies
Okay,
anymore.
what did you eat
would
today?
happen? What would happen to the planet?
To the planet?
Yeah, what would
it would
happen
be
with the
in
ecosystem?
It would be a monumentally better place. Take for instance, animal agriculture is responsible for 75% more land usage.
Mm-hmm.
It's responsible for, I think, 60% more water use, 30% more eutrophication, and 45% more biodiversity loss. I'm not 100% sure about the numbers, but
Yeah.
they are somewhere in that direction. So if we were to no longer farm animals, we would actually be using less, like 4 times less land. We would have less species dying off.
Yeah, yeah.
We would have more of a great nature would be flourishing more. Pollution
Ah.
would be down.
You gave me all this nice fact check statistics,
Yeah.
which doesn't satisfy me.
Do you
I'm giving
understand why?
No, but give me the ecosystem. Like if
Which
imagine
ecosystem? Because
the whole
there's
total of the
different-
world. Yeah.
But there's not one
If-
ecosystem in the
if-
world. There's multiple ecosystems.
Bro, just the whole picture. What if we don't eat that animals and they multiply? And they have no. There's
Animals
nobody
don't
about
multiply on their own.
They reproduce, right?
No, in animal agriculture, no, they don't. In animal
Like
agriculture,
if you put the 2 cows together and they become 4 cows, become 8 cows, 20
no,
cows. We don't,
no. So the species that we created of cows, chickens, and pigs, these are not species that reproduce on their own. These are species that we selectively breed, like we selectively breed them, and we multiply them on our own.
Yeah, but-
The reality is, if we didn't do this to them, they would be considerably less.
Your
So
situation-
actually, even if you did leave them as they are right now to multiply, and they
Okay.
would actually multiply how normal animals do, they would still
Again,
be less of
you're
them
giving
than
me
they are now.
statistics, bro. Just organic. There are God-created animals, right? You leave them alone.
Not
We
these
don't eat
animals,
them.
no.
Not people, but them. We don't eat them.
Mhm.
Okay, let's say yours, and we don't eat them. We became all vegetarian.
Vegan.
Just a net, all vegan vegetable. Yeah, vegan.
Not the same.
All
no.
of them, whatever. Clearly, you want to win arguments.
No, I
We don't eat them.
I
We
wanna
don't
fight
eat them.
for
We
animal
don't.
rights.
We don't eat them. What will happen with the world, bro?
It will
Did
be
you
in a
think it
better
through?
place, yeah.
How? The
Everything will
ecosystem
be better.
will be
yeah,
not in balance
ecosystem will
anymore.
be monumentally better, yeah. As I just
How?
explained to you. Because
You're
eutrophication
giving
will
me-
be down, biodiversity loss will be down, and water use will be down.
We are the top of the food chain. We need to eat those animals to keep the world in balance. You should think
Oh
in
no,
the bigger
no, no.
picture.
No, so
You're giving me
the reality
statistics.
is there's no food chain that we're part of. I understand you want like a food chain does. First of all, a food chain is not indicative of what should happen. It's a description of what does happen. And there is no such thing as a food chain. There's a food web, and you can extract a food chain if you want from all of that.
Yeah.
But the reality is, in every single ecosystem, we are not part of it. In fact, every time we intervene in an ecosystem, we fuck it up. So we are not part of a food chain. We are in our own society, where we in our own society bring to life animals just for our own usage. And in order to do this, we need a lot of land. So what we do is we destroy ecosystems, we take them over so
Yeah.
that we can grow our own animals. So in reality, ecosystems would flourish if we no longer did this.
So humanity should disappear.
Nobody
So
said
we
that,
are-
no. I'm just saying animal agriculture should disappear, yeah.
Eh?
And then humanity would actually thrive. Humanity would be better off, yeah.
But we need those animals.
No, we
need them
don't, no.
eaten. We disagree, bro.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter
disagree
whether we
with you.
disagree or not. This is science. We don't need. Do you think? What do you think it is from these animal products that we cannot survive without?
Meat.
Yeah.
Eggs,
What exactly
milk.
does meat,
I
milk,
I
or
need- I
eggs
feel-
have that we
when I eat
cannot
meat
survive
and
without
egg-
them?
When I eat milk, eggs, and that and avocado and a little bit salad on the side, I have a better. I don't want the processed food. I'm not a supporter of processed food, but
Yeah.
the whole foods.
But you do cook them, right?
the animals.
You cook the food, right?
Yeah, of course.
So that's processed food already.
What
But
do you mean? You want me to eat raw meat?
no, I
eat
don't
raw
want to
meat.
eat. I want you to acknowledge that you do eat processed food regardless.
Not
First of all,
ultra processed food, no.
Yeah, so-
whole foods. I eat whole
yeah.
foods.
So the reason why ultra processed
yeah.
food, just to I hope you understand this. The reason why ultra processed food is bad a lot of times, it's because it's either high in saturated fat or in salt.
Yeah.
But the reality is that ultra processed food is not inherently bad. So there are, for example, ultra processed foods that are actually good for you. Take for instance, vitamins
Yeah.
are ultra processed food and they're good for you. But I'm not asking you to eat ultra processed food. You can eat a clean, whole foods, plant-based diet without the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals, without causing harm, exploitation, and violence towards innocent animals. You can choose to eat tofu, for example, is a high source of protein and it's very good for you. Tempeh is a high source of protein and it's very good for you. Seitan is the same. There's a lot of options nowadays, a lot. So for us to choose to say, I would rather have a cow knife to their throat, end their whole existence simply because I want a 10 minutes meal, how is that nothing more but selfish?
But maybe it's our job to keep the ecosystem in balance and eat those animals.
But we don't actually
How you
in this
know?
because we have science behind
you
this, as
believe
I said.
that. I believe different, bro.
But
You
this
wanna
isn't my
play-
belief. This is the actual evidence. And if you want to pull up your phone and ask it the same thing, if you disagree. So,
I disagree. I disagree with you. But
but
I
you don't
respect your
disagree with
opinion.
me. You disagree with science. That's what you disagree with. That's why I ask you if you think the Earth is flat. Because if you disagree with
So
this
you're saying
position,
I'm a murderer because eating.
if you choose to continue, like
I'm a murderer.
let's put it this way: if you don't know what you're doing, you're not. But if you know that, if you're cognitively aware that you're paying for animals to be exploited, abused, and slaughtered for you, and you still choose to do so, even though you know that you don't need to, then yes, you might be a murderer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's human nature, bro.
Yeah. So you see, this appeal to futility is yet to get another logical fallacy. Because you see, when you said that people
That's
are being
human
killed
nature.
in Iran, imagine if I said that's human nature and continued killing people in Iran, right?
that's-
Like, that wouldn't be a nice thing to do. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that I know you want to have you. I don't know why, if it's an ego thing or it's a motivated reasoning thing where you really want to believe where you're at. But the reality is, I hope you understand that you are doing something that is wrong, that is detrimental to both you and the society, and especially the animals, and you want to continue doing it strictly because either you always done it or something's happening in your mind. But
I think I'm a realist and you're a dreamer, and I respect what you're doing.
no,
We
I'm,
need
not,
people
I'm
like
actually
you,
a
but
realist because I actually look at the facts and I know how to make the world
The
better. And
reality is
making
we
the
eat
world
billion
better
times.
is by actually no longer farming animals, if that's what you care about. But as I said, I'm an animal rights activist. Even if farming animals would be better for the world, I still think we shouldn't farm them. Because if take for instance, how many people did you say we killed in Iraq?
2 million.
2 million. If we killed 5 million people in Iraq and it would make the world better, would you be in favor of killing 5 million people in Iraq?
That's a weird question. That's a weird question, bro. I don't get that question.
So if we killed
Why would
another
I?
3 million people, would you be in favor of it, knowing that that would make the world better?
But it doesn't make the world better, bro.
But if it did.
That's wrong. Eating those animals is not wrong.
So
That's
I'm
what I mean.
asking
We
you,
need animals. It's better for us.
if it made the world better to kill 3 million people, should we do that?
But it won't.
It can
Yes,
actually.
no,
It
it
actually
won't.
definitely
Killing people
can.
won't
Take
make
for
no.
instance, there's a lot of Nazis nowadays. We could
No,
take
bro.
those
Oh, you want to
people
kill
who
Nazis,
consume-
but you don't want to kill animals.
I definitely want to kill Nazis, but not animals. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think we shouldn't be killing Nazis?
Oh, that's not up to us, bro.
Excuse me.
That's
you
not
think
up to
you
me.
think
I'm not a judge. I can't
wait?
say.
You think people who wanted to gather Jewish people around and put them in
Fuck them,
concentration
bro. Fuck
camps
them, yeah. But it's not up to me to
shouldn't be
kill them.
stopped?
It's not up to me to kill them.
No, but they should
Animals,
be
yes,
stopped
you know.
from doing that,
Of course,
right?
yeah.
So it's okay to kill an animal, but not a different animal called a human being, right? Well, you also said it's not
shouldn't
okay to kill a dog, but
It's not okay to
you
kill a
fail
dog. No,
you
it's
fail
not
to
okay to
respond to
kill a
what the difference between these two individuals
Why would you
are.
kill a dog, bro?
For the same reason,
No, why
because
would
you
you
want
kill a
to.
dog?
For the same
It's
reason
a-
you kill a cow
No,
because
you
you
don't
want
kill
to.
humans. You don't kill dogs. But the cow, you have to eat them, yeah.
But you do understand that all of this is just wired into your brain. No, you don't
But
have any
what
logical
about his
reason.
brain? You think if the cow was meant to not to serve us, it would have had a bigger brain and
Oh.
would go break
Oh,
loose
actually-
and have
actually-
an own life. What's the
well-
life of a cow?
Well, no, actually, you
Getting
can
fed
put
for
a
us to
dog.
eat.
If you put a dog in a cage,
You wanna-
and they
you wanna
will,
meet- the
one where
dog
they
is,
can't
like,
get
way
out.
higher in the hierarchy of creation. You understand what I mean?
So
A cow is just there. It's a cow. If
yeah,
you don't
so-
eat it, it will gonna die and rot and become
Sure.
soil.
No,
Like
actually,
you, you're gonna
actually,
become
cows are
soil.
more intelligent than dogs. I don't know if you knew that, but cows actually have been shown to have multi-tool use, which is only something we have observed in other monkeys. They're extremely intelligent beings, and for you to
Yeah.
say, you know
Very
what, you don't have
intelligent.
any other use other than what I think of you, it's kind of fucked up because
Why?
you're just indoctrinated in the system. Is it? You don't. There's no. Again, there's
We
no
cannot survive
logical
without
reason.
meat, bro. That's
There's
what
no
we need to
logical.
accept.
Yes, you can.
We
Of
would not
course.
be the same species. We would have been
There's
weak
no
and-
logical. Doesn't
and
matter
we'd
what
make this
happened in the
progress.
past.
We'd be-
I don't care what was in the past. We
would
can
die
now.
fast.
Nowadays, we can be healthy on a plant-based
Do you
diet.
believe in evolution, or no? Yes or no?
Of course, I believe in evolution.
Okay. And I think we are like evolution has not completed yet. We are now in the some beginning
Evolution
phase,
never
and we need to
complete. What
evolve.
do you mean?
We need to evolve to a better species, and we need meat to become.
We're
that
not going to
version.
be evolving to a better species by
We will.
consuming meat, first of
Okay.
all, or consuming animal products. Evolution, a very important part of evolution is natural selection, which is something that we as humans no longer have. So unfortunately, no matter how much you want, I don't think humans are going to evolve much from now on because we have no natural selection.
Just simple.
So
Just simple. Yes.
FYI, that means that it doesn't really matter because you can consume both and you can be healthy. And if you talk about evolution, knowing that absolutely all the markers would improve if you would go on a plant-based diet, wouldn't that mean that the best thing for your
We-
state of your body would be
Yeah.
to go towards the thing that
We would
that has
extinct
the
without
best
meat.
markers?
We would extinct without those animals. We would become such a weak species. We would extinct.
No, not today. No, actually, we would
In
be
a couple
better off.
thousand years, maybe.
No.
In the long run, we would extinct. That's what
No, I mean,
sincerely believe.
can you
bro. We
please
need
explain
those
to me
animals.
why?
It makes us imagine like
Explain.
you and me. People have always been in a dispute. Survival of the fittest, always, like from.
No, it's not
In
that
reality,
in the
it is.
society.
It is. Read history, bro. People kill each other. The strongest survive. If I'm stronger
This
than
is
you,
not what's happening today.
okay.
I mean, I'm,
Bro, you don't-
I'm arguably
can-
stronger than you, am I not?
Yeah, man.
So-
What do you mean?
I'm a-
by speaking, you're stronger.
I mean, obviously by speaking because I have better arguments than you,
Yeah.
but also by
if-
physically
if we
stronger.
had a dispute, I eat meat, you don't. I would fuck you up, and I would survive. You don't.
I doubt
So-
that, but it doesn't really matter. Like,
I don't wanna go
let's
to
just talk about this. Do you go to the gym, for example?
I don't wanna. Can we?
Do you
can we wrap
lift?
it up?
Do you lift?
Yeah.
What's your deadlift? Let's just take one.
You're a statistician, bro. That's not how it works. Can we close this up? Because
Okay. So
I wanna
I'm not
say-
gonna shake your hand because I don't want to shake the
Oh,
hands
you
of
think
people
I'm
who
not-
continue exploiting animals. But I hope you realize that
respect
what you're doing
bro,
is
but
wrong.
you're not
You
a
don't
realist,
really
you're a
respect what
dreamer.
I'm doing because you choose to put your ego above the arguments, all because you want to be right or wrong. And I keep explaining you that animals deserve to live just like you do. And instead of you are so focused on, but I want to eat them, therefore it's justified
But
for me
nobody
to kill
can
them.
kill me. We can kill those animals. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm meant
might
to survive,
doesn't
and he
make
doesn't.
right. Might doesn't make right. And if might makes right, then you would be in favor of
Complain to
Nazis
God,
also. He's 100% clueless. Yeah, he wasn't very. Chip, you okay? Yeah, what do you mean? I'm okay. Be a man and shake his hand. I have absolutely no obligation to shake anybody's hand who I don't want to shake his hand. Well done, Chip. You can see the fear in his eyes. Bro, I've been pretty clear and direct about everything. It's becoming very noisy here. I think I might need to move because they started doing some noisy things. And I was gonna move anyway before that. So I might move in front of the museum. Stay with me for a second. Tintin 149. Thank you so much, Tina. Tintin Tina. Chip, maybe settle down. Yeah, I'm not gonna settle down. I am raging. I'm pretty settled, bro. Sit down. Eating meat is not wrong. Well, tell that to the innocent sentient beings who lost their life because you think that consuming their flesh is okay. You think that guy scared me? I don't know, like if you guys think that guy scared me, you know, then you should probably think I'm the bravest person in the world, because if there's only two truths to happen from now on, aren't there? It's either A, that guy scared me and I was afraid of him, and then I still stuck by everything and continued fighting for animal rights because he did run away. So either I'm extremely brave and I was scared, or I wasn't scared at all. So which one is it? Because there's only two truths that can happen at the same time today. So there you go. Wait. Oh, brother, when did it become normal to be a fucking racist or a fucking Nazi? If you're a fucking racist or a fucking Nazi, go fuck yourself, okay? I'm just saying it right here, right now. I don't care for you. I don't give a flying fuck about you. Change your views or fuck off. And I say this with a lot of love. That chip guy, do you have one in your brain? Do I have one in my brain? I think I have the number 1 in my brain, as well as other numbers. I have the number 1, I have the number 2. I have several other numbers in my brain, if that's what you're asking me. In fact, I would say I have an infinite amount of numbers in my brain, or infinite amount of combinations that I can make with the digits that are in my brain. Do you have 1001 in your brain? 1001, holy shit, I never thought about that. Wool hat, no, it's cotton, bro. Sit down. Why would I buy wool? I told you I'm against animal exploitation. So funny. No, I'm gonna find you a gotcha. The gotcha is that you bought some clothes that contain animal products. No, I didn't. Of course, veganism is not about food, bro. You're actually really shaken? No, I'm not. I have a lot of shit to carry, and this tripod it's not light. So I'm pretty tense because I'm holding these with my underpits. I don't know how you would call this. But again, even if I were, that would just make me very brave. That wouldn't. Are bugs sentient beings? I think you mean sentient. Are bugs sentient? Oh, some of them are. I don't know. You buy. Oh, I didn't see what you meant. We're gonna go to our usual place. Let's see if there's more people there. There's not a lot of people anywhere, to be honest. It's all kind of empty now. But, you know, I welcome everyone to the stream. It's this fucking thing that keeps slipping. The signs keep slipping. I don't know how to put this. Because I need to keep the microphone so that you guys can hear me. Oh, I can keep the microphone here. Problem solved. I hope you guys can still hear me. You guys can't see exactly what I mean, but... Rijksmuseum, always pretty. What is your occupation? Well, I'm a software engineer and an animal rights activist. I wish I was just an animal rights activist and I would make money from that. Man, all you guys are projecting all these things. I hope you... Oh, so much better. Wait. Maybe here.
How you doing?
I'm doing a social experiment, asking people to have a conversation with me. Do you want to have a conversation with me?
Okay.
I am live on YouTube, though. Are you okay,
Okay.
being live on YouTube?
Yeah, I know maybe some people are looking for me, but I'm sure.
Okay,
Okay.
give me one second. Let me just take this down.
Would it be in English?
Yeah, of course. You wanna come?
Oh, you want me to come here?
Yeah, come somewhere here. So
Okay, so.
Nice.
That's fine.
What's your name?
Sammy.
Sammy. Nice to meet you. I'm
yeah.
Chip.
Chip.
Where are you from, Sammy?
I am from Belfast.
Belfast.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
What brings you here to Amsterdam?
I'm just enjoying the view.
Enjoying the view.
Yes.
Yeah. Not the best weather, but
Yeah.
it's good enough, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you feel about animals, Sammy?
Which ones?
Well, let's just say animals in general. Do you think animals should be treated like objects?
I don't own pets anyway. I never could afford one. But when you say object, what do you mean? Can
Like,
I have a chicken?
Well, animals are individuals, right? They have feelings, emotions. They have an experience of life, and they make wishes based on what they want to do, right? Like kind of like we do.
You mean the dogs or the chicken?
All of them, yeah. Dogs, chickens, cows, pigs, lions, all of them. They do the same thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
because they're sentient, right?
Yeah.
They have a brain, so we know
I'm
they're
sure
sentient.
they have.
Yeah. So because of that, they have an experience of life, and because of that, they have certain desires for their life.
Okay, yes, I could agree with
Should
you.
we respect their experience of life? Should we respect their desires, their interests more likely? Not their desires, maybe that's a better
Well,
word.
maybe if they could communicate with us. I remember there was an experiment with a chimpanzee that could use sign language to speak. And I believe by now we should be able to talk to animals and see
But
how
what if they
do.
can't communicate with us? Should we
Then-
still respect their interests?
Yes, but if they have to be food, then what do we do?
Well, they don't have to be food, luckily, do they?
Then what do I eat?
Oh, anything else?
Okay, so you think plants don't have feelings too?
Plants are not individuals, no.
Okay, all right.
So
So
where do the feelings come from?
I think they have a central nervous system like everything
You think
else.
plants have a central nervous system?
Yeah, okay, you're right.
They don't have a central, right? Like
Yeah,
let's
okay.
not
okay,
go there.
Okay,
like-
I give you that. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's say animals do, right?
Yeah, they do.
They show emotions, the dogs, the cats, the pigs.
Yeah.
The elephants are very smart. The chimpanzees are very close to us. But where do we stop?
Well, we can just leave all of them alone, huh?
Okay, so what do you suggest we eat?
Plants and plant-based products.
Okay, so what's the question? If I agree with you that we can do that, then I'm ready to go with it. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I obviously a lot of the times when we think about animals, we think about our food for some reason.
Yeah, I just had a steak, so I just dealt with one animal. I
Yeah.
don't know when it was killed, but
Yeah, I guess because a lot of the times, as you said, animals are part of what we eat because
Yeah.
we've been taught that way.
yeah.
But they don't have to be in that position.
Okay.
We've just been taught that they should be in that position. And cows are actually more intelligent than dogs. In fact, recently we found out that cows can have multi-tool use. They can use a single tool for multiple purposes.
A cow.
A cow, yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess elephants are even more intelligent, so you're right. Maybe a cow could do. Yeah.
Well, actually, the thing about this thing about cows is just something we've observed in chimps.
Okay,
It's in
chimps,
certain chimps.
yes.
So they're actually that does display a very a trait of intelligence that we previously didn't think possible. But even if they weren't intelligent, they still
Okay.
have an experience of life.
Okay.
And we still don't need to put them in this position. So how can we ever justify putting them in this
Okay.
position?
So can we eat chicken eggs?
Well, that's a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
But let me put it this way: if an animal shits in the woods,
Yeah.
or if an animal lays an egg that's unfertilized in the woods, and you take it, and it doesn't do any detriment to the animal, and you take it for the benefit of the animal, I would have no issue with
Okay,
that.
fine. So okay.
But the problem is that the chickens we use for eggs are brought into existence to lay 300 eggs, which is extremely detrimental for them.
And those eggs are not fertilizable. They just
They're
for
not,
products.
but the mere existence of these chickens is bad for them.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And not just that, but only the females lay eggs. What do you
Okay.
think happens to the males?
They end up on my plate.
No, not even. No, because they're killed on their first day of life. They're
Oh.
blended up alive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it would cost money to grow them, and they don't grow like the broiler chickens that we grow for meat.
Oh, okay, all right.
So they just kill them on their first day of life.
Okay, so if we have a sanctuary for animals, where do we place them? In their own piece of land, and they away from us?
Maybe, yeah, why
Okay.
not? Or we just, yeah, like no look, because all the animals we farm, we bring them into existence.
Yes, I
So we
think
could just also choose not to bring them into existence anymore.
Yeah, okay, but how do we start to do this? It has to take a worldwide change. I'm sure if you guys decide to do it, the Africans will not do it, and the Chinese will not do it because it's part of their culture to eat pigs.
Well, actually, there's people all over the world who decide not to do it. For example, vegan people. There's in
Okay.
every single part of the
Yeah.
world. There's vegan people. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter whether their nationality or ethnicity
But you guys
is.
don't have any political power to make any real change on the street.
Perhaps not, but the reality is even one person adopting a plant-based diet would still make changes of 100 animals per year.
Yeah.
And even if it were just one animal, maybe it doesn't change the system, but to that one animal, it means everything. Like, let's put it this way, there's a lot of injustices happening in the world.
Yes.
It wouldn't justify me causing another injustice by saying it's not going to stop any injustice, right?
I see your point.
Right? Like,
Okay, so where do we start?
where do we start?
Because it has to take everybody one by one.
Yeah, and I think that we as individuals have a responsibility for our choices, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do I do? Tell my
Go
kids
vegan.
no more chicken.
Well, I think actually, you think if you have kids, I spoke to over 3,000 people on the
Yeah.
street, and I can tell you that the one thing that most people do is they realize that it's wrong, and then they say, yeah, but I grew up doing it.
Yes.
So actually, if you have kids, I think the best thing for your child to do is
to
number
stop
one
it now.
is raise them vegan, raise them with no religion, and let them, when they grow older, let them decide any of this. Any of this. You just raise.
no religion.
Well, because we don't have any evidence for religion, but that's a different
Okay,
thing. That's,
okay.
that's
I think
my
I
opinion.
understand your
That's just-
point. Yeah, I do. I believe that if there was a religion, I've always been thinking about it.
Yeah.
All the atrocities that have happened during the wars to children, Angel Gabriel should have come down and swapped those guys away. Like, you know what? I'm tired. You guys, those are babies. So I believe that religion had enough opportunities to show up during so many cases of war.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, when they were burning babies, I would expect the angel to say, okay, now this is time I gotta show up for the babies. So I agree with you. Then until we see the aliens yet, then we know there's no religion.
Yeah.
Because who made them and in whose image?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Abiogenesis is a different thing.
Okay. So where do we start? So we stop eating. Can
We
we
stop demanding their exploitation.
Can we take it gradually, because it's like we're gonna have a withdrawal problem if we just stop. Right.
Well, we can, as a
Can we-
society, we
yeah.
obviously can, but I don't think as individuals we can justify buying even one more animal product, knowing that we're
Oh
paying
my
for the
God.
exploitation of these
So
animals.
I go
right?
to Tesco or Aldi next week and I tell my daughter no puff, no
Well,
bacon. She
you
don't
can.
like-
You can make the choices for yourself and for your children, where I'm sure that you're also responsible for the choices that they're making.
Yeah.
You can try to force them in a certain decision, or you can try to educate them and explain to them why it is that you're making this choice for yourself, and maybe they themselves would want to make this choice also. But I only think we're responsible for our choices, right? And I would honestly, even if I weren't vegan, I would raise my children vegan so that they can get to choose when they're older.
Okay, fine. So what happens to the animals? Because there's mechanisms and industries to harvest them and produce them.
Yeah.
What happens to that excess meat and excess eggs?
Oh, probably some of it will be thrown away.
And you think with time, nobody will, because there's no demand, there will be no supply.
Well, that's how it works. Yeah, the supply goes down, so then for them, they.
Do you know
breed
any
less animals.
country that has put this into law? Because
Yeah, it like it happened in the UK, for example,
Oh.
where a lot of vegans have the number of vegans have grown, the number of animal products demand has gone down, and therefore they are slaughtering less pigs, less cows, and
okay.
yeah, so
That's nice.
so farming is being affected by it.
But until you vegans or people that respect animals have political power, there will be no change on a greater scale.
And I agree with you. The problem is that we can't have political power when we're so few. We need more people on this side.
Okay. So what are the benefits of not eating meat?
For us,
Yeah, I want to know, because there
Yeah.
must be something in it for me to give it up.
yeah. So the number one benefit is that we're not hypocrites, because if we say we care about animals, we actually follow through and don't force them into slaughterhouses.
Can I have fish?
Well, they're still beings who feel,
So I can't have anything.
You can have everything you want. I just think you shouldn't, because they're sentient beings. They're
Okay.
things who have emotions.
What about snakes?
I think they're also sentient beings who have emotions.
Rats?
They said the same, yeah.
I used to eat rats when growing up, so they were really fun. They were tasty. They had sentient beings. So where do we draw the line?
Just eat plants.
Okay, so I should go with my vegan burgers now.
You should go with what your what?
Vegan burgers. I think I saw that app. one of the burger shops. Vegan.
I don't know. There's a lot of products. You don't have to buy the vegan products. Like you already eat a lot of vegan products. You eat pasta, rice, beans, potatoes, chickpeas. You eat hummus, lentils. I don't know. There's just so many things that are already vegan that we eat. Bread. So most of it is vegan. It's just
Okay.
we when we think about animal products, we think about this meat or eggs or milk, but
Yeah.
we can replace all that with other things that nowadays they're pretty easy. Like meat, you can replace it with tofu. Eggs, you can replace it with tofu scramble, whatever.
Okay. All
And
right.
they're all cheaper and better for us. Actually.
Okay. So where do I start? I just start thinking about it, right?
I'll give you a resource to help you out, but I think I want to understand if you really want to go down this route.
Well, I'm a researcher myself. Okay.
Yeah.
I always want to explore the knowledge ones,
Yeah.
and even though there's some things I might believe in, but might be impractical to implement due to my circumstances. Okay. So, but the reality for me is that at least the thought process starts in my head.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I might wake up and say, you know what, I think I really need to stop. There must be, it's not something you do in a day. You don't make a plan.
I mean, I did it in a day.
Oh.
Everyone does it in a day.
So-
I think the minute you realize that what you're doing, like the minute it clicks in your head, it's just one day. 'Cause,
Okay.
Like imagine if behind all these products there's dogs, not cows, chickens, and pigs. Would you still buy them?
Are you asking me if I've eaten dogs before?
No, I'm asking you if you would consciously buy dog flesh knowing that you don't need to.
I have eaten dogs before.
So would you consciously continue buying dog flesh knowing that you don't need to?
Dog is good meat. What are you talking about? I've eaten dogs
How
before.
about humans?
Ah, not me.
Not you. So you would stop at humans?
No, humans, that's terrible unless there's a need for it. Maybe,
Yeah.
like those guys that had a plane crash on a kind of mountain.
Yeah,
Do
like
you
the
know that
Andes.
story?
Yeah.
They were there for years and they had to eat the dead guys. What do you think? I mean, they had to survive.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
In a
okay.
situation of necessity, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, so.
But
yeah,
when there's no necessity behind it, that's the
Yeah.
problem. But when it comes to humans, like, would it matter how intelligent they are?
I can't eat human beings. That's nonsense because they have a soul.
Well, I don't think. I mean, there's as much proof for a human having a soul as there is for an animal having
Oh
a
yeah,
soul.
you're right. So there's something wrong here. Yeah, I agree
Right.
with your statement, and it's really getting me to think. Okay, I haven't eaten dog in a long time. Maybe 20 years. Okay, but where I was, dog was like chicken.
Yeah, because that's something that should also get you to think because it's clearly just a cultural thing where we draw the line,
Yeah, I mean, I grew up
not a
with that.
logical thing.
Yeah, so I understand your point. I see where people would take offense to me having eaten dog before, but where I was, dog was like chicken. So it's like me getting offense that you had KFC. Like that's what everybody ate. Who am I to say no?
No, they're all the same. They're all sentient
Yeah.
beings who don't deserve to be killed.
Okay, so where do
But
we
they're the
start?
same as humans, isn't they? That's the thing.
That leap is very hard for me, but I
It's
understand
very
your
hard.
point.
But imagine this way: imagine if there's a human being who has the same cognitive abilities as an animal, like they're intellectually challenged and they have the same abilities as an animal.
Yeah,
We
do we
would-
eat them?
They-
we
no, we don't. We wouldn't, and we
Yeah.
would still, like theoretically, they would still feel or do kind of the same as an animal would, and we wouldn't eat them, would we?
So how many people have you been able to convince?
I don't know. Some people are convinced, some people aren't. Depends on the people. You're a different case because you seem to be interested in this. And
I want to listen to the logic because I
Yeah.
don't believe I have all the logic here. So if you can convince my logic, then I'm with you. And since you have research, I'm a researcher myself, but for technical stuff. So if I see your research, it will be an uphill battle for me because I'm not the only one in my family. I have to fight another partner. If it was only me alone, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm throwing out all this food and I'm not buying it again.
But you can still make choices. Like, let's imagine that the rest of your family.
The other person that's not a kid that pays on have the food like now.
What if they start eating humans? Are you gonna participate in that?
Humans is a terrible thing. I mean, why would if somebody?
I don't know why they meet somebody on the street like you did, and they're convinced that they should eat humans. So if they start eating humans,
Then
would
I
you-
will leave because I don't want to be. That's a serious crime.
Let's imagine it's not a crime; it's legal.
I don't know what century that was, but then it would be a difficult thing.
Yeah,
But then if
you wouldn't accept it. It would be difficult for you to accept that.
I
right?
would believe that if it was legal at that time, I would not know it was even wrong. But I understand that would be very bad because then next time I could be the one on the plate.
Yeah.
So yes, I think
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well,
because what goes around comes around.
yeah. The thing about it is this whole I could be the next thing on the plate is a little bit of having empathy towards the situation.
Yes.
But don't you think we should have empathy to the situation even if we cannot actually be on the plate?
Okay. Well,
Like I mean, you're a big guy, right?
Yeah.
There's very slim chance that you might get beaten on the streets or something.
Yeah.
But like you do have empathy if you see somebody getting beaten, right?
oh yeah, I'm not gonna stand for it, especially if it's female.
Yeah.
But if it's just two guys, I'm like, okay, guys, you can do it. I mean, respect each other, beat each
Okay.
other. But if it's just some guy pushing around his girlfriend, then maybe you should fight me first, then fight every other guy, then maybe.
Dude, you seem to have like this idea of I hate injustice. I don't want to be.
Yeah, I do.
I want to fight against it. But don't you think what we do to animals is an injustice?
I have to get to that. I have to break that logical constraint.
Yeah.
I agree that you are making sense, but
Yeah.
there's this little barrier of reality for me. I don't have a problem in getting involved if I see that guy beating that girl. It's just a nice civilized thing to do. Like, hey man, calm down.
Yeah.
Or maybe hold him. Hopefully we just let the girl get away and they can solve it because they're gonna get back home and still make up. So
Yeah.
But if I see somebody trying to kill his chicken for lunch, what do? Rescue the chicken?
You should. Yeah.
Then is there chicken halfway house where we put them?
What do you mean?
If I rescue a chicken that was about to be killed,
Yeah.
they report me to the police for chicken
But,
napping.
and that's fucked up, isn't it?
Yeah, then I have to go to jail because I kidnapped a chicken.
But imagine this, and you're right, and this is one of the reasons why I think you should think about it more because 200 years ago,
Yeah.
when black people were slaves
Yeah.
in U.S., for
Yeah.
example, if you did rescue a slave, you would have gone to jail.
Yes, that's true. So somebody
Right.
has to make a stand, like the Quakers did
Yeah.
in those days, and the Irish people that helped them escape up north. Okay, but I guess somebody has to have empathy.
We do have to have empathy and see it because we have to understand that they're not that much different for us to justify killing them for something we don't need.
I wish they could start talking and they can say, I have a dream. Then I am with them.
Yeah.
Like Animal Farm. Start walking and talking. Then I would be able to get to that level of, okay, what's wrong, Mr. Cat? You want to have a wife and kids and run your own business? I support you. Then if they have the right to vote, then it's all done. The politicians will protect them.
Yeah, the thing about it is though that they can't talk. They can't, and they don't have the capacity to
Yeah.
formulate these sentences.
Okay.
But
You have actually had me thinking. So I'm gonna go on my chat group and annoy all my friends by bringing it up. I'm sure some of them will block me and think I'm mad. Because I have a lot of people in my group and I sometimes like to raise things that makes them think twice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start saying animals have feelings. But if I see your research, I remember there was an ape that could do sign language.
yeah,
I don't know, that was like 20 years ago. It was even a movie, right?
there
I
are
don't-
still apes
I don't
now.
know if they've gotten, maybe with AI now, been able to get them to do more and talk. And we can start talking to an ape and say, hey, man, how was your day?
I think we're starting to do that with whales, with blue whales. But
Oh, yeah,
not-
I hear they're very
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
They hunt in groups and they kind of communicate with
Yeah.
their echo stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with communication between animals is that a lot of it is non-verbal, and
Yes.
for us it is verbal, right? So
Yeah, so that's the
so we
problem.
pick the animals that have some form of verbal communication, and blue whales are that way.
Uh-huh.
But chickens, cows, and pigs are not verbal communication. But just because they can't communicate verbally doesn't mean that they don't express everything else, right?
I know. I'm sure they express sorrow. I'm sure
Yeah, they do.
express panic. I mean, I've killed a lot of chickens. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Even goats.
Did it feel good to do that?
I don't know. I was a kid. I was like
okay.
11 years old.
Oh, well, I mean, you must have gone deep into this then.
No, everybody killed chicken at 11.
I
You didn't
never
ki-
killed chicken.
Oh, well, then how did you eat your chicken?
Well, I did see chickens being killed, but I never killed it myself.
Okay, where I was, if you want to eat your chicken, you gotta kill it, you gotta pluck the feathers, you gotta split it open, take out all the, flush it out.
Do you remember the first time you did it?
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we had this little game. We cut off their head and see how far they could run. But
I mean, they made it a game for you, but in reality,
everybody just wants to know how far his own chicken could get without a
Yeah.
head. But so,
But
and
they are beings who feel, you know that. Right?
Yes.
Like imagine this way. Imagine if there's a big person right now. Like imagine that they're in a
giant.
different shape,
Yeah.
a giant, and they're like,
Eating
"Oh, I'm gonna
us.
cut off your head and see
Yeah.
how long you can
I know.
walk." You know, like
Yeah, I see. But you know,
it's very fucked up for us
yeah,
to
yeah,
be
you
in
know
this
what?
position.
I was
Yeah.
11, and that's what
No, I'm not
kids in my
blaming you, I
neighborhood
get that,
did.
yeah.
You're not gonna eat any. If the boys don't kill the chicken and feather it and pluck the feather, well, you're not gonna eat it. There's no Tesco where they have it prepared. You know, we're talking about Africa here.
Yeah, I can't blame. Listen, I can't blame you or kid for the decisions that were made for you. I just merely want going for. I don't care what happened in the past. I'm not here to judge.
Yeah,
I
I
just
know. I
care
can
what
understand.
going
That's the way of
forward, yeah.
life. I mean, somebody's
Yeah.
got to kill them. I mean, I had KFC 2 days ago. I mean, that chicken did not just commit
But you
suicide.
have vegan options here. Why not choose the vegan options? You won't even see the difference.
It is an acquired taste. I had a vegan burger last time, and I felt like I've been cheated. Like it just didn't taste right.
Yeah, but that's because you convinced yourself that it didn't taste.
Yeah,
right.
maybe it's an acquired taste. It takes
Yeah.
some time.
The thing about it though is, it obviously going vegan at some point in your life is better than not at all. But in that process, as you go there, a lot of animals will lose their life, will be exploited and killed for them. And imagine if you were in this position and somebody said, "Well, I'm only gonna kill you and another member of your family, and then I'm done." Would that mean anything to you? It wouldn't mean anything. It would be like that's still fucked up. to
Yeah,
me,
like
you know?
man, you gotta have to fight me first. You
Yeah,
know?
I
I
mean-
understand.
You can understand they may have power that where they don't need to fight. you,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. They may just stun me, and I have no
Yeah.
control. Well, luckily, the young people are becoming vegan because I took my kids out for a birthday, and some of their friends were like, we're vegan." I'm like, "Okay, so what do you want?" You know, I wasn't against it, so we got them the vegan stuff.
Let's
But-
do this. I'll give
yeah.
you a card. I appreciate you having this conversation
Okay,
with
that's
me.
beautiful.
There's a thing called the most important speech you'll ever hear. I think you'll really like
Okay,
that. It
so
appears
it's on
if
the-
you
on
scan
this
this
one?
QR code. It's the second thing that appears. There.
Okay, so I will go check it out. You know, then I will see. I will push it to my group and see what people think.
Until that, do you think you can choose to buy plant-based? To just eat plant-based until you watch that. Just until you watch. it.
Okay, I will give it a try, but I'm not going to piss off my guests. I mean, my host by turning down or well prepared turkey.
Do it for the animals, not for me. Okay. See,
Okay.
do what feels right. You seem like a
Okay.
person who cares about injustice.
Yeah, yes, I do. But when it comes to animals, I have to change my line of thinking. I have to rewire myself.
Yeah, I understand that,
Yeah.
but it's still an injustice. Just think about that, okay?
Yeah, it is. It
It
is.
is.
All right. So thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, Sammy was, right?
Yeah, Sammy. Yeah.
Thank you, Sammy.
To all your guys. And if I owe you money, that wasn't me.
Have a good one. Cheers. What a character. Oh, it's raining. Great. Yeah, he seemed like a nice guy, eh? Quite a character. I don't know what he's doing, but I haven't seen anybody who was actually thinking like he was thinking. I have hopes. I think like Sammy, if more of you would be on the street, if more people would be on the street, Sammy would be vegan. More people would be activists, Sammy would be vegan already. Man said if I owe us money, that wasn't me. Yeah, that was funny, wasn't me. Yeah. Hello everyone, if you just joined the stream, welcome. We're doing a social experiment, having conversations with people. We're in front of Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. It is raining though, so my camera's wet. My glasses are gonna be all wet-ish. It's just wet weather. I don't know if you can tell the mic is a little bit wet. You can see the white dots. Yeah, but that's okay. He was just being nice. Listen, you guys can project whatever you want. I had conversations with a lot of people. It felt to me like, yes, there were times when he was being nice, but there were also times when he genuinely felt challenged on his views, which I appreciated. That was a good conversation, yeah. Y'all got good weed, shrooms? There's a lot of good weed in Amsterdam and shrooms, yeah. Did you just say you're in front of Rijksmuseum? Yeah, I'm in front of Rijksmuseum, not Rijk Museum. Rijks. Some guy said in chat, if we didn't eat animal protein, we wouldn't be able to even think, lol. That's funny. Yeah.
Over there, fencing guys. Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hi. Kids love it when they see somebody being live. They just love it. Yoshan should say, talk to me so I can tell you how awful you are. Well, not really. I have good conversations with people where some people don't get defensive. They don't put their ego on top, you know? There will always be people who instantly will be like, oh, my ego is hurt right now because some stranger showed me that I might be wrong about something. But there's also a lot of people who is not going to put their ego first. Well, my sign says, I'm doing a social experiment. Come talk to me. Do you guys get a lot of student exchange, like from different countries? Oh yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people here like that. A lot, yeah. The student exchange program is pretty strong. But Western Europe is all like that, isn't it? What about the tree that sign was made of? What about that tree? First of all, I don't think it's made of a tree. And even if it were, why would that matter? Trees only matter in the context that they provide, oxygen and nutrients for sentient beings. It's the sentient beings that matter morally. Can we say fuck Trump in your channel? Fuck Trump. Yes. Fuck him to death. Fuck him. But, let's just put it this way. If you think tree lives matter, as this Mike Paolantino thinks, then you should be vegan anyway because you would kill less plants in the process. You guys want to have a conversation?
Yeah, I mean,
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
yeah, exactly. I mean,
You want to come here to the chain view?
okay. How long it's gonna take?
How long do you have?
1 or 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll try to do 1 or 2 minutes. What's your name?
Emir,
Emir, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
nice to meet you. I'm from Turkey.
From Turkey.
Yeah.
So, Emir, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm Chip. I fight for the rights of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I mean, I love the animals actually, but they're struggling some kind of problems. In recent years, for example, the cats or dogs. I mean, in my country, I saw a lot of cats on the street, and they're like fighting with the mouses, for example. But in Europe or United States, I saw any cat on the streets, and I saw so many mice and mouses on the street. For example, I mean, why did they kill the animals?
Should we not kill cats?
Yeah, I think so.
We should.
And we shouldn't actually. We shouldn't kill the cats.
What
I
if
mean,
we
we
really
shouldn't
want
kill
to?
any animals.
What if we really wanted to kill cats?
I mean, why would you want it?
You can eat their flesh.
No, I don't want actually.
You don't want to eat cat's flesh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
But do you pay for other animals to be killed?
no, I'm vegetarian.
You're vegetarian?
Yeah.
So, do you buy dairy products or eggs?
No.
Oh, are you vegan?
I mean, yes. I'm vegan, but I confuse the terms, you know?
Yeah. So you're plant-based more like, right? Like you don't eat any animal products.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Is it
And,
difficult to be plant-based in Turkey?
Exactly. I mean, there's no so much awareness.
Is it
about
difficult?
that.
It's a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's difficult. Yeah.
It's difficult. Why is it difficult?
Because most of society doesn't really have awareness of that. We shouldn't kill the animals, or we should. Based on the vegetarian or vegan diets, so that so many people are selling, for example, chickens or beefs, like some kind of stuffs, and that's why it's hard because there's no other products to be eat. Yeah.
But you somehow make it work.
I mean, mostly I'm doing my meals at home. Yeah. That's
And if
it.
you go out, do you still buy animal products?
Sometimes, but I'm just trying to be particular about that. You know, I mean, I'm choosing the vegan option, and if it doesn't have, I'm not eating or I'm not buying anything.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
That's the right choice. And just to be, I want to tell you, because being vegan is not about food, right? It's not.
Yeah.
It's also about clothing, entertainment, and all this. It's
Exactly.
about respecting the rights of animals, right?
Exactly,
And you
yeah.
seem to have those values, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I have, but I'm new in this field, so I'm just trying to learn, and I'm on track on learning progress. You know.
Do you live here or do you live in Turkey?
I'm not living here. I live in Turkey, so yeah.
Okay. Well, I can give you some resources to help you with all of this and maybe to help you get a little bit more accustomed to any of it. Do you have any questions for me? I'm vegan. I've been vegan for like 5 years.
Actually, I don't have it right now.
No?
So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by and having a conversation with me. I know you have a very little time, so I want to respect your time. There's a thing here called the most important speech you'll ever
Okay.
hear. I think you'll really like. You can even watch it with your with your other friends. It's just a really good speech.
Okay.
It appears when you scan this QR code here. Do you think you can give that a watch? I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
You promise me you'll watch that? Just
Yeah,
I think
mean,
you'll really enjoy it.
that. You have my word.
I appreciate you.
Okay,
Man. Yeah.
see you.
And if you want some good recommendations here in Amsterdam for something to eat, there's on the other side of this museum. There's a thing called Karma Kebab.
Oh really?
Oh, they make this vegan kebab. I kid you not. It's fucking delicious. It's on the other side. It's not expensive, and they make this giant ass thing.
Oh really?
Oh, it's delicious.
Okay, we will try it.
Karma Kebab.
Karma
Look it up.
kebab. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one. Cheers. There you go. There are people who are changing on their own, huh? I want to try the kebab. I think I did that once, didn't I? I think I went to the kebab place once. I want to go there again. Maybe we'll make a thing and we'll go together. Can you explain more about the Karma Kebab, please, says Felek. So Felek, at Karma Kebab, oh, fuck me, I'm salivating just thinking about it. They make these, they make out of celery root, they make these meat-like things. They're fucking delicious. Oh, I'm just thinking about it, I'm getting all horny. Sorry, not horny. That was wrong. Sorry, that was the wrong thing to say on live. I'm excited. I get excited about food. What do you want? They're so nice. Yeah. I've added that restaurant to my wish list, says Marissa. Marissa, if you come to Amsterdam, I'll take you to a lot of cool places. Just contact me. Whoa, says Sebastian. Yeah. Meat-like, funny choices? No. What do you mean? Nobody has a problem with the way the meat tastes. We're here because we oppose the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals. In fact, maybe it would make it very clear for you. We're all aware that meat tastes good. We're all aware that animal products taste good. The reason why we don't pay for them, the reason why we don't buy them, and the reason why we oppose them is because they demand the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of other sentient beings. So maybe you understand that this is what we do. You guys want to have a conversation? You good?
No, man, we good.
You good? Are you guys vegan?
No, I'm not vegan.
You should be vegan.
Okay.
Well, animals are exploited for you otherwise.
Okay, bro.
They deserve to live like all of us, you know? Vegans are close-minded? Nah, they're not. Far from it. Get off the street and go to the places that treat animals unethically. Protest at the place you're opposing. Well, Rotmania, even if I go and protest there, what would that accomplish? It seems like they get the money from the people who are buying it, don't they? All animals, all farms treat animals unethically. There's no farm that treats an animal ethically. They all treat them unethically because they all use them. They treat them like an object. They all use them as a means to an end. They all say, I want to get this out of you, therefore it's okay for me to do whatever I want to you. Oh my god, how am I so late for this live? Hey Pixie, nice to see you here. We'll see each other next week, Pixie. Portugal. Are you in Holland? I'm in the Netherlands. And yes, I'm also in the region called Holland. North Holland, to be more precise. Chip is high on his own sauce again. I don't know, bro. I'm not that high on my own sauce. Just had therapy before this stream, so I guess I'm okay, you know? I'm a little bit better.
Hello,
Hi,
how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay.
All good.
Online?
Online, I'm live, yeah.
Hello?
Thank you for looking out for everyone here in the street.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
What about substance hunting? I don't know what that means. What am I timed out for? I didn't insult anyone. Did I say anything? Therapy? Yeah. I'm a big proponent of therapy. Yeah, I do therapy once every 2 weeks. Well, actually, lately I've been doing it a little bit more. As I said, I've been going through some things, and I wanted to be, I therapy just essentially makes you be emotionally mature. That's what it does. It just, I know a lot of people think that therapy somehow changes your mind or something. It doesn't. It just helps you rewire your own brain in the way that you want to. In other words, it helps you understand your own emotions. It helps you understand why your own reactions and emotions, and it helps you, get better at it. Like, be who you want to be, essentially. And, I did a lot of therapy, and I'm still working on some things. So yeah. Does therapy actually work if you have to get infinite sessions to get nowhere? Well, you don't have to get infinite sessions to get nowhere. The thing about therapy is it's like this, and I think a lot of people misunderstand it. It's, from the outside, you could say that you do a lot of sessions. I did a lot of sessions. Like I did like 7-8 years of therapy or something, right? So you can say, why is this person still doing therapy then? Well, the reality is you start with one thing, right? You start with, for example, I started because I had panic attacks and high anxiety. So I started going to therapy, and I learned what was causing that anxiety and that panic attacks. But in the process of learning, I learned other things about myself, and I started feeling good about myself, and I started feeling good in a way that I didn't feel since I was a child, for example. There were moments when I felt that childish joy that we all remember, and all of that was thanks to therapy. And then I realized, okay, but why am I not having this moment more often? Or why is it that this thing still triggers me? Or why is it this other thing still triggers me? So the thing about therapy, the reality is you may be comfortable in where you're at, but what therapy does is show you that you can live a way better life by simply understanding your emotions and understanding how you function internally, because we all kind of function a little bit differently. Not a lot, but a little bit differently with our emotions. So it helps a lot. It helps a lot if you guys want to do that. Like, I'm a big proponent of it. I think it's, we have doctors for the body, and therapist is a doctor for the mind. And I think it's very nice to understand your own emotions, to understand what makes you tick, how you function, why sometimes you get upset over nothing, right? We all do that. So it helps. So if you want to understand that, go to therapy. I'm a big proponent. Big one. And even websites like BetterHelp and stuff can help, FYI. Like, they can help you, introduce you. They're not the best, right? Because you'll never find the best therapist there. But they're a big proponent. They're a big help. Chip, he was asking you about substance. Subsistence hunting. He typed substance. Subsistence hunting. Is that like hunting to stay alive? You gotta ask yourself, if you're hunting to stay alive, are you hunting to stay alive? Like, can you choose to no longer hunt to stay alive? And by that I mean, can you move probably in a location where you don't need to hunt to stay alive? I like to use this example a lot of the times. If I take one of my friends who's, let's say, smaller than me or weaker than me, and I take them to a deserted island where we may have to cannibalize each other in order to survive, and I just have to kill them when I land there and eat them, and then I come back and then I just keep doing that with a lot of people, then I put them in this situation. I still make the choice to put them in that situation. Sure, I might be in a situation where the only way for me to survive is to kill them and eat them, but if I'm still putting myself or anybody else in that situation, then it's still a choice, isn't it? It's just further down the road. And it's the same thing about hunting to survive, isn't it? If you don't need to hunt. Wait, I just thought therapy is just a replacement for religion? No, bro, it's not. What the fuck are you talking about? No, it definitely is not. That's funny. Religion is supposed to, one, help you. I think it's about some form of community, right? Religion is big on community. It's about sharing the same values. It's about trying to find the answers to, the unanswered questions of the universe, like abiogenesis and how did the universe come to be, right? That's kind of what religion is trying to answer. Whereas therapy is just about you understanding how your emotions work. It's you understanding your inner self. How is that anything to do with. They're not related at all. That's why therapy is the poor man's religion. Pizza boy, I feel really sorry for you if you think that. I feel really, really sorry for you. And I'm just gonna tell you right here, you're missing out. So what about the karma kebab? Do they have it in the wrap as well? What about sauces? Oh, Felix. Oh, Felix, you started me all over again. You startled me. So they have them both in a plate and in a bun. Oh, they have a bun that is thick. It's a wrap, but it's not a complete wrap, you know? It's just like halfway wrap. Whoa, so good. So good. You wanna have a conversation with me?
Ah, yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
What are you doing?
I'm just asking people questions about animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
But first, are you okay being live on YouTube?
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Live on YouTube.
You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Okay.
What's your name?
Elzário Júnior.
Ezario Junior. I'm Chip.
Yes.
Where you
Chip.
from?
Chip.
Chip.
Chip like a chip
Like-
animal.
Like Ciprian. It's my name, but it's short for Chip.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Brazil.
I was gonna say it sounds like Portuguese or something. Yeah, like Brazil. Okay. Do you live here in Amsterdam or?
I live in Eindhoven.
You live in Eindhoven.
Yeah.
Love it. So I want to ask you, because I'm an animal rights activist. I fight
Okay.
for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love animals. I have a street dog at home.
Oh, like a rescue dog?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Street dog from Brazil.
What's their name?
At Lika.
Lika.
And she's already 8 years old, living in Eindhoven right now. She left 42 degrees to below zero.
Is she loving it here?
Yeah, she's loving. She's loving.
So is Lika like does Lika have a personality of her own, or is she the same as all other dogs?
Now she has.
She has, right?
Yeah, she has.
Do you think when you look at her, do you think there's somebody in there who's thinking, who's feeling, who's having an experience of life when you see her?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think we can have energy from other times from animals, anyway, anywhere.
Yeah.
And-
But what I'm asking is, like, for example, when I look at you, I know that you have an experience of life, right? When you look at me, when you see me, you know that I feel things and they experience all those feelings. Do you think a dog has the same when you see them? Do you think that they experience what they feel, what they see?
Well, I think so. That's why they take a lot of proximity with the house. You know, she
Yeah.
gets more happy stay at home than in another place. Sometimes I have to travel and I leave her in a Canils hotel, and I really don't like to do that. And I feel that's just so sad when I see her in the Canils house, a small place. You know, they took her outside the area, open area, but anyway, she stayed in a small place 1 day, 2 days, sometimes 3 days. But after that, I prefer to bring someone to take her at home, to stay
get
with
that.
her at home. And if I introduce, she stay okay at home.
I appreciate that. Yeah. And so the reason why I do this, why I want to ask this, is because do you think all animals have this personality, or that they have an experience of life?
If they had it,
Yeah. Like, do you think other animals other than dogs have an experience of life?
well, I think so.
Yeah. Like, do you think, for
Yeah.
example, cows, chickens, pigs, do they have an experience of life?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Do you think that then it's
Years ago, before some people reincarnate as animals. I think the energy is the same. Everything is from God, and it's the mystery of life. You know?
Yeah. Do you think that then it's unfair for us to kill them and use them or eat them?
No way, no way.
Like, because we do that to cows, chickens, and pigs, right? We use them and then we kill them. Do you think it's
Yeah,
unfair?
I avoid a lot, man. I avoid a lot.
Like an animal products in general, you avoid?
In general.
Yeah.
General. Yeah.
Can I ask why?
The way that they treat you right now, we don't live to die. We die because
Exactly. We don't
It
live.
happens. Not we live to die.
They
Animals.
they live to be enslaved and killed.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
But why aren't you vegan then? Because it sounds like you should be vegan.
I'm not totally vegan, but I usually eat more vegan.
Yeah.
I avoid more meats and things like this.
But then why aren't you fully vegan? Because like being vegan means you reject the exploitation of animals, and it seems like your values align with it.
Yeah, I'm on the way to.
Yeah. But on this,
I'm on the way to. Yeah.
and I just wanted to explain that like, and that's perfect. That's good that you're on your way. Just keep in mind that while on this way, some animals, which are individuals, which experience life, they will be killed. They will be brought into for
Exactly.
you specifically.
Yeah.
So you should, like, what's keeping you from being vegan right now?
What's keeping?
Yeah. Why are you not vegan today?
Well, I am. I prefer. I'm always looking for vegan place, but not everywhere. When we go, has a vegan foods.
But there's always a vegan food. There's not always a vegan place, but there's always a vegan food. Like even just potatoes is vegan food, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then we sit down in a group of people in a place that I've never been before. I have to choose exactly what I'm gonna eat, and I really avoid eat meat.
Let me give you a card. So there's a documentary here called The Most Important, not documentary, it's a video. The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear.
Nice.
It appears if you scan this QR code. I think
Okay,
you'll really
man.
like it. Do you think you can watch that?
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna promise me you'll watch it?
I will.
And until
I
you
will.
watch it, be vegan. Don't consume any animal products, okay?
Okay, I will.
I appreciate you.
Thank
Have a
you
good
all.
one. Cheers.
Thank you.
Fine a da. Yeah, he was just constantly going. I think his people left. There was a little bit of a language barrier, but it's people like him that, yet again, we need more people on the street. We need more people on the street, everyone. We need more activists. We need more activists so that people like him, people like that, the person I talked before, more people see that, not just that they should avoid it a little bit, but altogether. I've seen... Hey Axel, nice to see you here. I've seen dairy is scary. I wanted to ask your views on milk that isn't coming from a mass production farm. Well, Good King Bob, is it Good King? God King Bob. Well, God King Bob, let me tell you this. There was a study done on 3,060 dairy farms in Germany, and they measured the animal welfare index on dairy farms in association with the farm size. So that means factory farming versus small farms. And they realized that the welfare index is actually slightly better on a factory farm, on a big farm, for reasons like, hey, want to have a conversation?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just having.
Oh.
Are you okay being
Hi.
live on YouTube?
Huh?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh, you're 16. You can't be on camera though.
I can't. Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
because you can't
Why
give
did
informed consent. You can be off camera if you want to have a
Oh,
conversation.
yeah,
with me.
sure.
Okay.
I need to look at my. But my teachers are going. I need
Okay.
to go.
Okay. Have a good one. Cheers. They can't give informed consent. I can't film them. Yeah, so as I was saying, on this, they found out that the animal welfare index is actually slightly better on the larger farms because they have access to veterinary access, they have the veterinary visits, they have standard procedures put in place, so nobody's just going to kick them out of frustration. So it's actually... Hi, you want to have a conversation with me?
Talk to you.
Are you okay being live on
What
YouTube?
it's about. So we're going to be on video.
Animals.
What?
Animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
But where's the video going to play?
Well, I'm actually live on YouTube right now,
Oh.
so it's just going to be on YouTube.
Okay, I'll go for it.
Okay.
How complicated are the questions?
They shouldn't be complicated. They should strictly be about your values, if you're okay with that.
Oh, so you're interviewing people about values.
Yeah. You want to come
For
here?
Questions about animals.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
about your values in regards to animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love them.
You love them? Yeah, I
Yes.
appreciate that. A lot of people say that, but do you think that we can love animals while at the same time pay for them to be killed or used?
No. That
No.
they don't go together.
They can't, right? It's kind of weird. So
Right.
Does
They're
it-
opposite
exactly.
intentions.
I totally agree with you. By the way, what's your name? I'm Chip.
My name is Joy.
Joy, nice to meet you.
What did you say your name is?
Chip.
Chip. Hi,
Yeah.
Chip.
Nice to
One
meet you, Joy.
second. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no
You
worries.
can turn the camera off.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Joy.
So it's she's in a conversation now. My camera battery is actually gone, so I have to replace the camera battery.
Spreken, zal ik jou terugbellen?
There's no ethicalness. She's nice, yeah. Let's see, Davey. Thank you for being here, Davey. What about sauces at Karma Kebab? Oh, I feel like you keep bringing it up. The sauces. They have a garlic sauce, man. Garlic sauce. Smother that in. Oh, just eat the sauce with the thing.
Oh, I hope to come to yoga tomorrow.
Delicious.
And I'll tell you, I can probably come around 5. It's okay.
When is Karma Kebab mukbang? Nick, maybe we should do that. I actually would like to do that with somebody. Maybe we'll do that with somebody. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dankjewel.
Maybe we'll.
Doei.
Ja.
Het spijt me, meneer.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, sir.
No worries. Absolutely no worries.
So, I forgot your name already.
Chip. Chip. And you're Joy, right?
Yeah.
I love your name already, Joy.
Yeah,
That's
thanks. Where's
something
your
we will
accent
on.
from?
I'm originally from Romania, but I live here in the Netherlands, so
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know what my accent is.
Romanian. probably.
Romanian, a little bit Romanian, a little bit American, because I keep trying to be in that
Oh.
position, you know, to speak more clear, I guess.
More clearly, I
Yeah,
can
more
help
clearly.
you.
You can help me.
because I am American, and one of my jobs has been teaching English. So if you want, I can. If you want to sound more American, oh sorry,
No
when
worries.
you turn off camera, I can help you. I'm not talking about money. I can just help you. You can tell me
Appreciate
what
that.
your goals are with English, because I have experience in helping people with English and teaching English.
Oh, that's cool.
So back to the animal
back
situation.
to the animals. Yeah. So, Joy, do you think that when we buy animal products like meat, like eggs, like
I just ate some meat, so
Yeah.
this is kind of a hard.
yeah, and I understand. Like, so I want in this conversation, a lot of the times there's this thing called motivated reasoning, which we sometimes do unconsciously, or our brain does unconsciously. Essentially, we either did something or we want to do something, and because of that, we start justifying everything that happens before that. So, take for instance, you ate meat, or you maybe want to continue doing that, and because of that, you might justify anything that happens before that.
Right. It means I can justify the torture and all
Exactly.
of that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I want to put that aside for a second, and I want to ask you, because if you think what we do to animals is wrong, then do
Yeah.
you think that we as individuals have responsibility over what happens to them?
Yes, because of the nature of our biology, and our physicality, we are able to make these decisions and take actions that animals cannot for
Yeah.
themselves.
Exactly. And do you think we need to do this to them? Like, is there any necessity behind it, or is it just because we want to, or because we're used to?
I think, so I can only speak from my feeling. I think yes. But not everyone agrees, because, not everyone holds different life forms of equal value.
So you think we need to? That was the question.
Yeah.
And you think we need-
Personally, yeah.
You think we need to consume animal products?
I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know enough about biology and the influence of animal I've not informed myself. The influence of meat on the human body and the I know some benefits and some non-benefits.
Okay.
But
there obviously are some benefits that animal products provide, but any single benefit we can also get from plant products. That's the
Okay,
reality.
cool.
So we actually have data to show that there's no need for us to
Yeah.
consume animal products. I'm also a certified nutritionist, so
Oh, wow, wonderful.
I don't want you to trust me, because I don't think we should trust authorities just like that. I think we should
Right.
look at data, and the
Right.
data does show that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry to cut you off, but since I have to meet someone, do you mind giving me a website where I can look up this
yeah, I will help
this
you out.
info?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So first
Thank
of all,
you.
there's a couple of things here. There's Dominion, which is a good documentary that shows what animals go through.
Cool.
Then there's, if you want to watch a speech by an American, actually the most important speech you'll ever hear. He's a guy who did it in a university. I've forgotten which state, but a university somewhere in the U.S. and it's just a really good speech. Maybe you would
Cool.
like to watch that.
That chip guy.
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel.
Oh. Okay.
And you also have a thing there called Challenge 22.
Challenge 22.
Yeah, it's essentially for 22 days. They send you recipes every day. They help you adopt a plant-based diet. Also that you can no longer participate in the exploitation and killing of
Snappy.
animals.
That's really, really helpful.
Do you want to give that a try?
I might well do it, because as you're a nutritionist, I have to be on medish fooding to maintain my weight. So I have to.
They actually have.
You know all about that.
Yeah.
So I need to do at this time whatever's going to help me maintain a healthy weight.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that means I can do the 22 day
They actually have
challenge
a
right now.
They actually have a dietitian there. So
Oh, okay.
So if you need like
Right, some
you have a certain
consult.
health like they help you for free. So I don't know how many times you'll have access to a free dietitian. So it's
Well, it's paid by insurance here, you know. they
yeah,
have-
sure. I guess here it is paid by insurance, but it's still a dietitian is an expensive thing because
Yeah,
they're just on top of
zeker.
nutritionists. They also have the doctor things, right?
Yeah.
So they can help you out with all of it. I think it's just about like you just giving it a try. That's all it is.
Exactly. And about perception. So when did you take this cause on?
4 or 5 years ago.
Echt waar?
Yeah.
Because it's something that really obviously motivates you.
It motivates me. It matters, and I don't like
does matter.
injustice, and this is one of the biggest injustices that we do, and it's also one that we can have an impact very directly and very fast
Yeah.
because simply changing a couple of meals we do, which for us is what, let's say a month of difficulty where we learn new things.
Yeah.
We can save hundreds of animals per year, just
Yeah.
as one individual. So that's already a big deal, I think. It's a big injustice that can
Yeah.
end, right?
Well, you know what? I'm really glad I took your invitation, come talk to you, because I've been on the fence about consuming meat and not. I come from America. I was raised in the 60s and 70s. Nobody thought twice. Well, most people didn't think twice about eating meat.
Yeah.
And now, as an adult, I recognize that because I'm used to that, I can turn off my higher knowledge
Yeah.
and
It's a habit.
do what I'm used to. Right. So perception and that's where things begin.
Yeah, but you know, if you think about any other injustice that happened throughout our history, they
Right.
all were a product of tradition, of habit, or like
Klopt.
at some point we got to realize our responsibility and act, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Chip.
Thank you, Joy.
You're the first Romanian I've ever met named Chip.
Oh, well, my name is Ciprian, but I call
Ciprian.
myself Chip, yeah.
I've never heard that because in America, guys called Chip. It's often a short name, a nickname for Charlie. I thought for
it's
Charles.
a short for Charles.
I
didn't know
could be
that.
wrong.
Okay.
Right?
I've heard the name Chip in America, but I didn't know it was short
I
for
have an
Charlie.
American friend here called Chip.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but I don't quote me on that. But I thought in the old days, Chip was a nickname for Charles.
Well, good to know.
Ciprian.
Ciprian, yeah.
Is that the normal? A common Romanian name?
It's not very common, but it's like people in Romania know of it. Let's just put it this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chip.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I'm going to very much look into this.
Appreciate you.
Are many people taking up your offer to talk with you?
There's a lot of people who take there's people who talk to me, but not a lot of people, unfortunately, want to change. A lot of people, they just want to
Right.
continue doing what they're doing.
Right. We
So-
don't want to be challenged. Understandably.
Yeah, it's not easy to be challenged by a stranger on the street, but what can we do? We gotta change this somehow, right?
Yeah. But this is a great way to be challenged rather than being challenged by a stranger coming up trying to hurt me or something.
Yeah.
So, okay. All
Thank
the
you,
best,
Joy.
man.
You
Thanks
too.
for what you're doing.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Marissa says she's going vegan. I believe it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Just give me 1 second. Let me change the camera batteries because I'm not.
Take your time.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sorry?
Are you
yeah,
okay?
I'm alright. Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Where are you guys from?
We're from Portugal.
From Portugal.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go to Portugal next week.
Oh, okay. Where are you going to?
Porto.
That's the beautiful city in Portugal. Yeah, like by far.
Well, I'm
My
going.
favorite one, at least.
I'm going for work, so I'm not sure if I will have time to visit the city. And I think we're not going to stay necessarily in the city,
Okay.
but it's
One of the surroundings.
yeah, probably somewhere around it. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I think the weather is much better, isn't it?
It's kind of, but at this time of the year, it's not really. It's having some rainstorms and things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nowadays it's happening.
Are you from Lisbon?
No, I'm from the south. It's a region called Algarve. Almost Africa.
Okay, well. Second. Okay, you wanna come here, statue in view?
Okay.
Come a little bit closer so that. Yeah, that's it, perfect. What's your name?
My name's Sergio.
Sergio, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, you're from Portugal. You don't live here, right? You live.
I do.
You do live here?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, perfect. So, Sergio, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the animals.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
Like I like them, but what point are you specifically talking about?
Well, do you think we should be respecting animals?
yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you think? I want to ask you, what does respecting an animal imply? Like, because for example, if I said respecting a human, I could definitely. Obviously, it depends on the human, but there's definitely a couple of things that I can say that would definitely be disrespectful. Like,
Yeah.
take for instance, if I enslave a human, that's disrespectful, correct?
course.
If I kill a human, that's disrespectful, right?
course.
If I don't know, treat a human like an object, like if I objectify them, that's also disrespectful, correct? So, what would respect be to an animal, or what exactly should we not do to that would mean disrespecting them?
Well, if we're treating humans just like animals, that means that we probably shouldn't kill animals, which means we should not eat them as well,
Yeah.
and not especially imprisoning them and not let them in cages, for example.
Yeah. Do you
Which
think we
means-
should be doing that?
I don't think so, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, I understand why it happens. It's an economically thing.
Yeah.
It's also an interest. It's tourism also,
Yeah.
which makes your point. It's we shouldn't be able to do that, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
If I agree, no, not really.
Do you think you have some responsibility in the matter for what happens to animals?
Yeah, of course. Like in the daily basis, I think, for example, if you have a bunch of animals at your farm, for example, yeah, it's cool if you're giving them some, like if you're feeding them, for example, if they live next to your farm, whatever. But if you're actually giving them food so you can eat them later on, it's a completely different history. So
I like that. You get it. You get it. You're right. Like, essentially, using an animal as a means to an end is wrong, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that if we buy animal products like meat, like eggs, like chicken, like meat, eggs, milk,
Yeah.
or leather, honey, all these things, do you think we are treating them as a means to an end?
That's good. That's a tough question, yeah, because against me I speak. I'm also
You consume
on
these
your
products.
side, but I consume them as well.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to
Oh,
fight that back.
I would ask you this, because put that for the side for a second that you use them, because you know what our brain does this thing where if we want to do this one thing, your brain starts finding reasons to do it, right?
Yeah.
And we're not trying to give your brains to find, we're not asking your brain to find reasons for you to continue doing what you're doing. I'm trying to get to the logical aspect of it and see where your values lie. And then if you want to change, that's up to you. If not, I can't force you into anything, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so logically speaking, you've acknowledged that what we do to these animals is wrong, right?
Totally.
Logically speaking, do you think we need to do this to them? Like, do you think we need to consume these animal products?
Okay. In a physical way, I don't think so, because we're able to survive without it. Like with
And
all
be
the
healthy.
products. Yeah,
Yeah.
and being healthy still.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're not going to be 100% able to live our full life, because we also need a couple of vitamins and things that.
Like what?
I'm not really into the matter, so I can't really talk properly.
So there's only one vitamin that we get from animal products. It's called B12.
Okay.
But that's a vitamin that animals also don't make. It's a vitamin that they themselves get from farms.
Okay.
So they used to get it in a natural way, but now they're just fed it because the way that they got it from nature is kind of fucked, because we fucked the ground. It came from a bacteria.
yeah.
So nowadays animals are just given a B12 shot. So it's not for them, because any form of vitamin deficiency would set in long after, but they just kill them with B12 so that you get the B12 in the product, you see. So you're just getting a vitamin anyway, secondhand is my point.
So
Otherwise
okay.
everything else you can get from plants.
So in the end, I have to agree with you. Yeah, in the matter that we can actually survive without it at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean for us? Because if we don't need to do it, and if we recognize that what we do is wrong, what does that mean?
I think it means that we're just too used to it, and it's kind of hard to fight it back.
Yeah.
Like as a for example, speaking higherly, like as a government, how are you going to tell everybody else? Like
It's very
you
difficult,
should,
isn't it?
yeah, it's kind of hard, and if you want to fight that back, you need to put rules, laws in it.
At some point, yeah.
At some point, and to reach that point, it's going to take a long time. I think so.
Probably.
And arguably, I agree with you, but it's going to be a really hard fight to do it, because just like I was saying, I agree with you, but I still consume it.
But let me put it
because
this
it's
way.
usable. You know?
Yeah, let me put it this way, because we discussed a little bit abstract in these terms, right? And we think of animals as an abstract clump of animals there. But every single one of those animals is an individual who experiences life, who has emotions, who has feelings, and who doesn't want to be killed or used, right?
Yeah.
So we may not be able to stop the system ourselves if we stop consuming these products, but what we are able to do is those couple of animals that would have otherwise been used and killed for us, that they're no longer put in that situation. And that means a couple of individuals who feel like you do, who feel like I do, they will no longer be put to a slaughterhouse, they will no longer be treated like an object. We're not going to change the system, obviously, but we're going to change everything for a couple of animals, right?
Okay.
That's something, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Because,
It's the first step, at least.
yeah, and the way I see it, like, it's a fucked up world we live in a lot of ways, and people are being killed every day. But if you were in the position of somebody killing you, you would still want them to stop, even if it didn't stop all the killings, right?
Of course.
And that's the whole point that I'm trying to make here. Because the responsibility we have is towards individuals who don't want to die. And not just that, but for us, it's a 10-minute meal, let's say, when it comes to food.
Yeah.
And we forget about in a couple of weeks. And meanwhile, their whole existence, their whole life goes just down the drain. And they're like, then the next one, then the next one. And it's just individuals after individual who lose their life for 10-minute meals for us that we forget about. Is this fair?
It's totally fair.
Yeah.
I can't deny it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you want to do about it?
As a beginner on the matter, and as a starter, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a lot of people is starting doing this. So.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who are vegan nowadays.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just my friend over here, she's vegan.
She's vegan?
Yeah, she is.
High five. Nice.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's you gotta introspect yourself to start doing it, and that's the hardest part. Especially when you go to your supermarket and you see a lot of them, a lot of products that we're talking about, and you shouldn't be eating them, but they're there, and. Most of the times, even if you feel like you're doing the right thing, then you're going out of the supermarket and you see a lot of people just doing what you were thinking about doing it, but you didn't do it. So
Yeah.
you kind of feel like your way it's not getting at any point.
But as I explained it, even if you feel that way, it's not realistic, right? Because in reality, your choices do make a difference.
Yeah, of course. Individually, yes.
Yeah, to those individuals. And whatever difficulty you may have with applying a change, right, with picking a different product in a supermarket, with maybe not knowing exactly what to do in some situations, maybe going to a restaurant that, oh shit, they have no options, we have to move, whatever, right, stuff like that. All those can potentially make your life a little bit more difficult in some situations, but I think that the difficulty you're having is nothing compared to what the animals go through, is it? Right? Like, let's imagine two worlds, one where there's this person who's beating their wife, and then there's the life of the wife. And then you imagine that you talk to this person and they're like, yeah, you're right, maybe I should stop beating my wife because they don't deserve this. But then they're like, yeah, but I'm so used to it and I exercise doing it, or whatever they're used to it,
I
like,
see your point, yeah.
Like, it's difficult for them to change because they've always done it, but come on.
I see your point. Well, yeah. It's,
There's two worlds, there's two different worlds there that get impacted by another, right?
yeah, I see your point. It just made a whole reflection of what we're doing with another story. So
Yeah.
it's true. Yeah.
So I don't want to push you in any direction, right? What I want to understand from you is, because if you could wish, how many more animals would you want to be exploited for you from now on?
Zero.
Zero, right. So that obviously would mean going vegan, right?
Yes.
But, and I understand that can seem a little bit scary at first. It can seem like, oh no, how do I do this? But I'll provide you with resources with that. I think the only thing is to keep in mind is that it's about the animals. It's about what they're going through.
Keeping respect on it.
Yeah, respecting them, seeing what they go through, and trying to, I don't know, do the right choice, because it is the right choice, right?
Yeah, like more in a moral way, of course.
And sometimes, the right choice isn't the easy choice, but we should still do it.
Most of the
shouldn't we?
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we live in times, I think, in the world now where we're constantly being challenged on whether we should do the right thing or not, where we see people following other people and they're becoming fascist and shit. And we definitely need to realize the responsibility and to challenge ourselves to not just follow the crowd, but to actually do what the right thing is, right? That's kind of what I'm going for.
Sure.
Let me give you a card. I mean, I'll tell you the same as I tell the Joy, the lady that I spoke to before you.
Okay.
The most important speech you'll ever hear. I think you'll really enjoy that. You can even watch it with your vegan friend because it's actually a
Okay.
really good speech.
All right. Is that you?
No, that's not me. No, it's another activist in the U.S. who goes to universities and has speeches. Do you think you can watch that?
Okay.
And until you watch it, do you think you can not consume any animal products?
Let's see. Let's see. I think this can be the start of the change.
There's a thing there called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you
Alright.
go vegan for free. Any form of concern you may have, dietary or otherwise, they help you with everything for free.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Sergio, right?
Yeah.
Sergio,
Thank you so much.
Come
Have a
on,
nice
be
day.
vegan, man. You have a nice
I
vegan
think
friend over here.
I think you're doing a really beautiful thing. And do you mind cursing?
Fuck it.
Save the fucking animals.
Save the fucking animals. I appreciate you, man. Have a
Have a
good
nice
one.
day.
What's your name?
Anna.
Anna. Chip, nice to meet you. Thank you for being vegan. You're awesome. Is it me or have we been having the couple of fucking good conversations? Fucking, hey Anya. Vegan meat slaps? Hell yeah, it does. Man, 2 good conversations. 2 amazing ones in a row. Yeah. I'm just letting that sink in because it doesn't happen that often that we get these fucking good conversations one after another. Chippy planted a seed in his head. Good conversation. Yeah. Nice chats today. I was not expecting that, huh? They started kind of off, but they're getting better. Save the effing animals. Fuck yeah. Forgot what we were talking about before, but you guys want to try a social experiment? That guy had a really cool beard. David says, Chip, let's go. Yeah, David, let's go. I'm psyched. I'm pumped. It's always good when that happens, yeah. Chip, many animals were exploited and died for you before you went vegan. Yeah, probably. That fucking sucks, doesn't it? They probably did. A lot of animals were exploited, abused, and slaughtered for me before I was vegan, yeah. I wish that weren't the case, but sadly it was, huh? And I constantly have to live with that feeling, knowing that that was the case. So maybe you guys that are not vegan and are watching this, maybe you should learn from me. Maybe you should learn about the burden of walking with this heavy fucking burden. I don't even know how to call it. Heavy fucking cross. Thousands of individuals, tens of thousands of individuals. Not worth it. It's not worth it. We plant the seeds and God waters it. I wanna, Felix, I remember now, Felix. What's Felix? Is Felix keeps telling me about is Felix keep pushing me in talking about your great guy? He's already part of the movement as soon as he said that. I agree. Is already Felix. Felix was telling me about the karma kebab thing, and I was thinking now, should I go to karma kebab after this? I don't know. Okay, Felix. Okay, you're convincing me, Felix. It's a bit disingenuous that you have a sign stating social experiment. can you do about it, huh? Okay, let's try it. Put 1 in the chat if you want me to go to Karma Kebab, and put a 2 if you don't. Like, you can come with me, obviously, if I'm gonna go there. I'm not gonna go alone. I mean, I could go alone, but I'm gonna come with you. I'm gonna take you with me. 1 if you want me to go to a Karma Kebab after this, and 2 if you don't. If like fuck that, no thanks. And there's no like the obligation to say like yeah do it. Just 1 adventure, 1. Okay, fine, we'll do it. We'll go to Karma Kebab. David says 2. David, I'm gonna take you to Karma Kebab. You know that, right? When you come here. Axel says I don't know. 1, of course. Wes. Okay. Well, we're gonna go afterwards then. I'm gonna take some Karma Kebab. As a vegan, you should care about the environment. I do care about the environment. What are you talking about? Why are we all of a sudden writing numbers? Because I was asking what we want to do to vote with your number. Vote with your number. They removed the ice rink here, and I'm curious what they want to do. I'm very curious. Garuda says, when do you want to debate? Garuda, one time this week, I'll be doing Discord. It's either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Or both. But one of those days I will surely be doing Discord outreach. Probably tomorrow. So you can join tomorrow. Callum says, hello, my B12 bandits. Hello, B12 bandits. Is that because we steal B12? You guys want to try a social experiment?
No, thank you.
Have a good one. Send me Discord link. Nah, Garuda, you'll just see me. Send click the notification bell, Garuda, and then you'll be notified when I go live, and you'll see. Nobody cares about you, bro. That's okay, Darth Paul. I care about myself, even if nobody does. And there's some people who care about me. What do you mean? And that doesn't make my argument any less important. He said on Anna's stream yesterday, I'm sorry, I apologize for all I did. Now he's back crying for a debate. He said that? Really? See you for a hug next week. Oh, yeah. Pixie. See, Vegan Cast cares. Pia is explaining to Garuda that I'm not doing this on debate now, that I'm not on the Discord and I'm on the street. Pia, that's kind of funny that you have to explain that. Oh my god, I love old golden retrievers. Hey, buddy. What's their name?
Maya.
Maya. Oh my god, Maya, you're such a cutie. How old is Maya?
10.
Can I pet her?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 10. Oh, 10-year-old golden retrievers. They're the cutest.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Fucking love dogs. If I see an old golden retriever, I just can't help it, man. The white face that they have, like the oh, look at this, look. They're cute, but they leave a lot of goddamn hair. Dogs are the best. I agree. Man, I had a dog. I had a golden retriever, Tasha. We got her as a present. Well, not as a present. Let me put it this way. So, I don't know if I told everyone the story, but I guess I'm telling the story now on live. So might as well. You get to hear. No, you know what? I'll tell you this story when we go for that. I'll tell you the story of Tasha when we go to Karma Kebab. Okay? Let's do one more conversation and then we'll go. Would you do this to old humans too, like what you did to that golden retriever? Yes, Phil, like I would definitely do that to old humans. Oh, what's your name? To Joy, who I just spoke to. You were explaining about cows. I forgot what I was explaining about cows. Cows are very intelligent. Let's start there. Cows are very intelligent. they're very cute, they're sentient, but more importantly, they're sentient beings. They experience life. You know, it's kind of sad that we put like we see these individuals that have hooves, that walk a little bit different than we're used to, that kind of move, that behave a little bit different than we used to, and we think, oh, they must be not so smart or automatrons or something. But in reality, they have a full, rich experience of life in their mind. You know, they have all these emotions. They feel grief when we take away their baby so that we can make milk. They're beautiful. Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
Always.
Always. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh no,
No?
please.
You can be off camera if you want.
Oh no, I just want to talk to you. If you're okay, but no, then I have to go. I don't
Okay.
make
What's
live
that? Oh, is that like a battery for the bike?
stream. Yep, and everyone.
Can I try? Can I see how heavy it is?
You want to feel it?
Yeah. That's cool. You can do some exercises
Yeah,
with
I'm
it.
exercising the whole day. It's
I
like
like
I have my
that.
baby with me the whole day.
And you have to carry it around like that because it doesn't fit in your backpack.
It fits, but I'm just walking to my towards my cycle. So
Okay.
then
Oh.
I'm finally off this thing.
Cheers.
But
Have a good
enjoy
one.
the day.
Cheers. You
Are
too.
you a superhero?
I hope so.
One
I
day.
hope so. One day. Yeah. Everybody's so nice today, huh? Would you be down to debate with me? I'll debate anyone, and I don't care who you are. I'll debate you. Just, again, I'll be on Discord one day this week. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then you can come and debate me when I go live on Discord. You're so friendly. I guess I'm being more friendly today than usual, am I? I think therapy helps, huh? The fact that I did therapy before that makes me a little bit more friendly, I guess. I just handled a lot of my shit there, huh? Phew. I guess offer is off the table. What do you mean, Axel? What offer? What did you offer, Axel? Now I'm curious. Axel, did you notice I'm growing a mustache again? I'm not a cutie. Are you a lawyer? For the animals only. I'm a lawyer for the animals. Okay, let's give it 5 more minutes, everyone. How protein dense is karma kebab? That I don't know. Well, actually, do I know? I don't know. I might know. Another cute dog, yeah. I'm a scientist. Okay. There's a lot of scientists who don't know very good critical thinking, who commit logical fallacies constantly. So you being a scientist doesn't mean anything. And if you think it does, then you're committing an appeal to authority fallacy. You're a doctor. Again, appeal to authority fallacy. Doesn't really matter. David is leaving. Bye, David. So you're vegan just because of the animals? Yeah, that's what being vegan is. It's not just because of the animals. Being vegan means respecting animals' rights. It means rejecting the exploitation of animals. I offered Garuda a warm-up debate today. He didn't answer. Oh, Axel. You're a nice guy, Axel. I'm vegan, so I can date vegan girls. Oh, bro, that's so manipulative. What the fuck? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be vegan so you can date vegan girls. What the fuck? Be vegan for the reason why you're vegan. Oh, I'm a feminist because I want to date women who are feminist. You look healthy. Being good is for the soul. Being vegan is good for the soul. I don't know, bro. I told this being vegan is good for this or for that. Being vegan just means you reject animal exploitation. Can it be good for you? Sure. I honestly didn't feel big differences between them. I felt a little bit more, how should I put it, in the gym I had a little bit more energy. But otherwise, it's all the same. The only big difference is that, and I do enjoy food a little bit more, and I do like animals a little bit more, but there's no other difference. It's just you can get the same life and food satisfaction and life satisfaction without the exploitation of animals. So that's what this is about. It's not like, oh, if you're a feminist, all of a sudden you're better than, or like your life will be better. No, it's not about your right. It's not about you. It's about others and respecting their rights. Felek asks, gym goals for 2026. Felek, thank you for asking. Nobody ever asks about my gym goals. Actually, I am, so I was 83, 84 kilograms like a month ago. Now I'm 81. I kind of dropped some weight. But I am gonna I want to get to 95. It's insane. I want to get to 95 kilos. I want to get to 95, probably then we'll drop to 90 or 88, something like that. I think that's where I want to be. And, 315 bench or 142 kilograms bench. That's my goal. 200 kg deadlift and a 160 squat. So we'll see. Translates to 230 pounds. What does? Oh, the weight? No. None of it translates to 230 pounds. Nothing that I mentioned translates to 230 pounds.
Okay.
Hi, do you want to have a conversation?
No. But I have an appointment,
Okay.
so I'm not.
You don't have time?
No, not much.
That's fine. I just speak about animals.
Animals.
Yeah.
No, I'm an animal lover.
Are you vegan also?
I'm not vegan. No.
Isn't that a bit contradictory?
Yes, perhaps.
Perhaps, right?
I don't eat much. What do you call it? Animal flesh.
Imagine if I said I'm a women lover, but I don't beat many women. Just a couple. Just a couple.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Let me give you a
I'm not very
card.
consequent.
Let me give you a card. There's a documentary here called The Minute. Maybe give that a watch. It kind of says what I mean. Okay?
Thank you.
Have a good one. Bob, you would talk to me? That's cool. Trump said we are eating our dogs and cats. There's no difference. Even if you do that, it's the same as eating any other sentient being, is it? How many calories do you plan to eat to reach 92? That's gonna be a hell of food. Well, Felek, no, because I'm actually trying to reduce my activity level. So I'm gonna be moving a little bit less than I normally do so that I don't have to eat as much. I don't know, Felek, I keep saying this, but I always just end up being like, I don't want to go up a size and buy new clothes. So I don't know, we'll see. That's the reason why I stopped growing at some point, because I had to buy new clothes, which is annoying. 17,000 a day after reductions. So you don't eat fish? No, I respect fish also. What's your opinion on pasta? Fucking love it. What type of pasta? If you want an advice from me for pasta, I don't know how often you eat pasta. I don't eat pasta often. What I like to do is, buy the whole wheat pasta. I think that's a good one if you generally buy pasta, or the lentil one if you want to get a little bit more protein. It's free protein, because if you're going to be making a special pasta sauce that you may not actually feel the taste of the pasta, then it's worth it. But the best tasting pasta is the whole wheat pasta for me. Karma kebab pasta. I'll ask again. I understand and support the idea that we should not abuse animals, but in a way of farms and so on. But hunting without a rifle is fair. We are animals and animals fight animals for a living. Well, try again. It's not fair if you do it because you want to. It's not fair. Why would that be fair? How is it fair to choose to put an animal, like even if you don't kill that animal, even if you, how is it fair to choose to put them in this position where they have to defend their life? That's not. For something you don't need. Simply because you want to. It's not fair. You answered Trump question, but not mine. I'm out. Okay, hot dog. Well, I didn't see your question, so there you go. how is it fair to tell other people what to eat? Well, it is. When people choose to eat dogs, I'm gonna tell them fucking stop. When people choose to eat humans, I'm gonna tell them fucking stop. When people choose to eat cows, I'm gonna tell them fucking stop, because these are individuals, sentient beings. So fucking stop. It's not about what you eat, it's about who you eat. It's about the sentient beings that are put in this position, that are exploited for you. And it's not that difficult. Not that difficult of a concept to understand. They are blocking questions. I don't know who is blocking questions, but okay. Pasta without eggs. There's very few pasta with eggs, and I don't think it's worth it. I think pasta without eggs is monumentally better. I remember having pasta with eggs, and I was like, why? It's just extra calories for nothing. It's like choosing to be a cannibal. People do that in survival situations, but doing that just because you want is messed up. Exactly, Rose Moore. Where is he? That building is beautiful. I'm in front of Rijksmuseum. This is I think the biggest museum in the Netherlands, and it's one of the first buildings, one of the first museums in the world to be built for the sole reason of being a museum. Hey, you want to have a conversation? What about eating bugs? Just don't eat any sentient being. What about just eating plants? Why are we negotiating this thing that doesn't need negotiation? I want to have a walk-off with someone. We'll do a duo live. Who stops walking first loses. Axel, I'm gonna go to Sweden, I think, in July for a walk. And I know you wanted to go to Sweden also, Axel. Do you want to come for that walk with me there? You know what? I'm gonna slowly move in that direction because I don't have a lot of time and I need to go soon. Sweden? Wait, what? Yeah. So I forgot who. I'm sorry that I forgot who, but they sent me an email if I want to come to this walk in Sweden in July. And I'm gonna be walking in Sweden in July for animals. So I'm gonna be walking from one point to another. I like walking, so yeah. So if anybody else wants, bro, yes, says Axel. Fuck yeah, Linda, are you from Sweden? That'd be cool. Oh, actually, wait, it does say Sweden in your name. Duh. My brain. I never realized that. That makes sense. Trolls who block themselves are very much appreciated. Yeah. Okay, let's go to Karma Kebab. Let's have a little kebab. I'll have a little one. I'm not that hungry. I live here. Yes, lol. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll give you the details later. Then. I've been walking and trying to text all morning. Lynn, are you vegan already? Chip, B12 deficiency confirmed. Why? Why am I B12 deficient? Mr. Soy Daddy. Did you hear the joke I made about somebody in the chat being English? Tone? Did you hear my joke, Tone, about somebody in the chat being English? Because I'm very proud of it. Whoa. Oh yeah. I missed that, yeah. Intentionally. See, Dave got it. Okay, I think we have very different views on the world. Well, I think it doesn't matter if we have different views on the world or not. I think injustice is injustice to the victim regardless of whether you think it is injustice or not. Chip the Hungarian. I know Tone is Scottish, I know. I know he gets upset if you call him anything but Scottish, like if you call him English, I think. That was the whole joke, I think. Yay, Karma Kebab, we're going to Karma Kebab, yeah. We're gonna go to Karma Kebab and have another kebab. I think I went there before, but I'm gonna go again. But you gotta have to bear with me because I have a lot of stuff to get. Have to before we can move. You were being sarcastic. One day I'm gonna lose this little magnet. Vegan opinion on fishing. It's one of the worst thing you can do. Fishing is probably the cruelest thing you can do as a human because you are essentially asphyxiating a sentient being to death. Why? Well, I don't know, it's so fucked up that if you do it for leisure, imagine that. Like, it's fucked up if you do it also for optional food, don't get me wrong. But it feels a lot more fucked up if it's for leisure, isn't it? Yeah, it's awful, exactly. It's freaking horrific. Okay. Overfishing is bad. Well, all fishing is bad. Not just over. What did I do with that? I'm gonna put you guys here for a second while I... Now you get to see what everyone else sees, huh? Well, I don't think it's the first time you see that, though. Like, if you've been a regular on the channel, it's not the first time we go to Karma Kebab also. Damn you. I was surprised that, well, there were some conversations. There weren't a lot of conversations today, but some of them were really nice, and I think they really energized me. It sucks so much when you just constantly have bad conversations, but the couple of people, the last two people were actually quite nice, and that was very nice to see. It doesn't happen very often. 6 cards we gave away. I'm 28. I'll be 29 in July. Axel. 28, 29. Man, that's so cool to be vegan so early on. I wish I was vegan that early. Anybody who's below 30 and is already vegan, fucking awesome. Props to you. You're a cool person. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the story of my dog Tasha in a second. Oh wait, I forgot how I was doing this. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Did I say come on, babe? Yeah, come on, babe. I was gonna say a bad word. First I realized I'm live. I didn't want to say the word live. I am ready. Okay, we're going to Karma Kebab. Let's go. Maybe I should show you guys what I see while I walk. The walk for the animals were near me last year, but it was only for men. What? What the hell? Why would it be only for men? It's so weird. Sorry. Story time. Thank you, Ax. Thank you, Felix. Yeah, so my ex-girlfriend and I, her family became very successful and they became rich, essentially. And because they became rich, they wanted to travel the world. Oh, wait, before I do tell you all that, like, look at how nice Rijksmuseum is on the inside, huh? I think I always show you guys how nice it is. It's just a very, very nice, nice place to be. You bike through here and you just see the inside of the museum as you're biking. It's only for bikes, yes, not cars or anything. You've been there? Nice, Peg. Love it. Yeah, so yeah, my ex's family became filthy rich. Like, I think maybe in the realm of billionaires. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, but whatever, doesn't really matter. And they wanted to travel the world, and they had a dog. Her name was Tasha. And as they wanted to travel the world, they gave the dog to me and her to take care while they're traveling. Their plan was to travel for a year. They ended up traveling for like 2 years and a half. But you can imagine, Tasha remained with us for a year, maybe 2 years and a half. And it was just really nice to have her there. But you know, I got really attached to Tasha because she was. Oh, let me show you also. This is the canal here. Amsterdam is quite pretty, man. It's so pretty, even when it's rainy outside. Like, look how pretty it is. It's just freaking amazing. Yeah, I was talking to Lodewijk how blessed I am to be living here. Yeah, so Tasha came to live with us. I took care of Tasha. I got really attached to her. I was the one walking her every morning. In the evening, of course, my ex also used to walk her for a couple of times, but I didn't mind. I loved walking her. I loved spending time with Tasha. And I got really attached to her. She, you know, when it would rain outside, when there was some form of thunder or anything, she would come and next to me in the bed, and she would shake, and it was just so cute. I remember sleeping on the floor with Tasha because she was scared of thunders and such. It's a special bond that you make with dogs, you know. So I got really attached, and when her family came back, well, the thing was they didn't really want the dog back, but I think my ex just felt bad about the fact that I was mostly taking care of the dog, and you know, we had to give Tasha back, and that really crushed me. That was really difficult for me. Really, really difficult, but yeah. I guess it's not the happiest story, but I did have an amazing time with Tasha, and I really did appreciate her a lot. Best dog in the world. I did see her afterwards also, of course, because I did go to Berlin to see her a couple of times. Oh yeah, they lived in Berlin. So Yeah, look at this. This is where most people come here to take a photo. And I do outreach right next to this. Peg, that's sad. It is a little bit sad, Peg. I'll give you this. It's yeah, I remember we would go to Berlin, and I mean, I didn't see Berlin at all because I just wanted to spend time with Tasha. I would go to a park that they had nearby, and I would just spend like 3 or 4 hours every day with her. I enjoyed it, and I'm for the people that know me, they know I connect deeply with people and animals, and it makes it hard for me when you know, when that connection cannot exist anymore or something, you know. Tasha probably missed you. Oh, Peg, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. We were kindred spirits, you know. It's I remember the first time I met Tasha. She was such a happy dog, and we spent time even before she came to live with us. We spent a lot of time. But yeah. So the street is not as pretty as the other streets, but we gotta go through. Sometimes, you know, in life, you gotta go through shit to get to the good part. So learning more and more about that. Maybe now you get to see me. Wait. Since the street is not so pretty, you get to see me. But yeah, that was my experience with Tasha. Amazing person. Yeah, amazing person. Tasha was an amazing person. I can safely say that. She was an amazing person. She was the dog. She was the type of dog that was, oh my God, it's so interesting because she was afraid of everything, which I can so relate because, well, I've been doing therapy. I'm no longer afraid of that many things, but when we had her, I was also kind of afraid of a lot of things, and we would like, there was a cat, for example, at one point in the streets, and she literally just went on her back with her paws like this and was just like, oh no, don't hurt me. And that was wait, let me turn it around. That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute, but yeah, she was afraid of everything. Go back to Street View, too close. Yeah, well, we're almost there anyway. Are you vegan? Yes, I am vegan, of course. Respect animals, of course I'm vegan. What sort of person wouldn't be that? Where are you from? Where is this? This is Amsterdam. Just walking along to Karma Kebab. Where are you from? Originally from Romania, but I live here in this Amsterdam, in this idyllic fucking city. You cycle? Yeah, I cycle. My bike is somewhere there. But you know, I took you by walking to this place because it's within walking distance. You see? Karma Kebab. Let's go in. I hope it's open. If it's not open, then... Oh no, it's closed. We wanted to get a Karma Kebab, but it's closed. Well, it's there. I heard that Amsterdam is expensive. Well, then I guess I'm going back to my bike, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I was not expecting it to be closed. Maybe they close after lunch or something? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Jason got, is this AI? Yeah, Jason, this is AI. Wait, maybe I'll walk on another street this time. Just to...
Wat doe je hier?
Let me show you guys. I'll be walking another street. Is Amsterdam safe? Very. It's probably the safest city I've ever been in. I kept bullying Chip, and we did not get to climax at all, says Felek. That's okay, Felek. Yeah. Okay, I guess let's go in this direction then. I'm gonna go back to my bike, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I hope everyone looks like they close on Mondays and Tuesdays. Marissa looked into it. Oh my God, Marissa, thank you for looking into it. Yes, apparently they do close on Mondays and Tuesdays. Then, I mean, it is what it is. What can we do about it? Next time. Don't forget to buy donuts for Fat Thursday. Oh yeah, Felix, thank you for reminding me. So this Thursday, everyone, I'm gonna be making donuts, because apparently there is this thing in Poland, which I learned about. That's kind of interesting, and Felix has challenged me to be part of. It's called Fat Thursday, and people, they just pig out on donuts apparently. That's just a Polish tradition, and that's kind of cool. So I'm just gonna be I'm gonna try to make them high protein, low calorie, so that I can pig out without feeling guilty. But yeah. My bike is on the other side of this canal, by the way. Maybe I walk not on the street, like... Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Linda, yes, blah, blah. A lot of blah, blah. Listen, if you're vegan here, thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying this little whatever. If you're not vegan, why the hell not? What's going on there? You should be vegan. Fat Thursday is a Christian tradition in some countries, marking the last Thursday before Lent, and is associated with the celebration of the carnival. Okay. Linda says GTA in real life. Yeah, let's take this little car over here. Watching someone make donuts sounds kind of relaxing. I wasn't thinking of streaming as I make the donuts. I don't know. I mean, maybe? I don't know. That's a car? Yeah. I bet that you can deadlift one of those cars into water. I don't know, fella. They're probably heavy. I love how strong some people think I am, but I'm not that strong. I'm just average strong, you know? A little bit better than average, I guess. Chip, you're probably walking on bugs right now. You can't really be vegan. Yeah, sure. Felix is trying to get Chip jailed. Yeah. Felix is a rascal, isn't he? Telling me about Fat Thursday, teaching me bad words in Polish. Dzień dobry. See, I still remember that one. I also remember dziękuję. See, I also remember that one. My Polish has stayed with me. Yes, and this is where I generally do outreach, by the way. This pole right here is the pole that I put my thing here, and it's where I said that some dogs may have peed there.
Waardoor je meer ziet van bijvoorbeeld.
But yeah. We're going. Okay, well. I guess I reached my bike because it was right here. Do some streams in Australia. I mean, if I go to Australia, I've never been to Australia, so maybe. Vegans can walk? Barely, huh? Barely. We love ice. Oh, fuck off. Fuck your ice. Put your ice, take your ice, put it in wrap it in a piece of bread, lick it all together, because, you know, licking bread is nice, and then shove it up your ass if you love ice. Would you kill a spider in your own house? No. Why would I? You can just take them out if you're too scared of them. No. We don't kill spiders. We leave them alone. They're the good guys. Donut stream Thursday? I don't know. But I'm gonna go. I have to go back to work anyway, so it's okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I want to give a shout out, first of all, to Ben, who was second the other stream, and I forgot to give him a shout out, so thank you for that. And to, I think, Tone was first, so Soy Daddy was first, and then Martin, no, Tone, Draculom, and then Martin. They were the 3 people who commented first on the stream. And for people who don't know, we have a little comment on a contest on this stream, on this channel. The first 3 people who comment get a shout out. So thank you for a shout out to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We had a couple of conversations. We didn't have a lot of them. And I hope we will get a couple more better maybe tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be on the street tomorrow. It depends on the weather. But if not, I'll be on Discord and we'll have conversations on Discord. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. I'm sorry we couldn't get karma kebab. I wanted to. And I don't know. I was thinking of something. No, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't be vegan. You know, J-Dad, why don't you just watch the 3-minute video, J-Dad? There's a 3-minute video in the description of the stream. Just give that a watch. See how you feel about it. If you don't like it, then ask yourself, would I want to be in this position of the animals? Or would I rather make a choice where I don't put them in this position? It's pretty simple. Because if you don't want to be in that position, don't put others in that position. I think that's all we're saying, you know? The golden rule. Eat meat, it's good for everyone. No, it isn't. But